3, 2. Now I'm counting down shit. We already like, I didn't even know that shit started that quick. Now I didn't give you a countdown. Man, so what's going on tonight, man?
Same old shit, man. Figured out that the Kim Jong-il dude is dead.
No, he's not dead. You think he dead? You know he's not dead, right?
I know he dead.
Nah, that nigga alive. They said he was dead, and then Hong Kong news, not Hong Kong, is it Hong Kong? North Korea. Yeah, North Korea. They said he was alive.
My nigga. He's dead. It's a fact.
Okay, explain this. I want to hear this one.
Remember the shit they were talking about where the nigga was sick, supposedly was dying or whatever?
I remember that.
Okay, he died.
Okay.
Now he's always had a stand-in, a decoy, some fat nigga that looked just like he's always had dude. Right?
LCP. Okay, yeah, I get you.
Now his sister's running shit. If he would, the way the Koreans feel about women and shit like that, and for her to be running shit right now, he got to be dead.
Well, yeah, and I think the conspiracy is that they don't want the public to believe he's dead, so they just say he was alive.
They don't want nobody to know he's dead. But she's in charge of the country right now. The way they feel about women, how they should be standing in the back and all of that crazy shit. Remember, I was in Korea. I was in Korea for 14 months. Well, 13 months.
Okay, what is it like in Korea?
Fun. Fuck you talking about? we created a whole genre. We created. I'm talking about the group, me and like 30 of us, blacks. We didn't have nothing to do. We ain't had no real clubs. So just so happens that this was the era of No Limit. You know what I mean? Master P. Everybody get on the floor and start fighting, and everybody start punching each other and fighting this shit. I'm talking about. This is the era of No Limit, Master P. So Koreans used to borrow us from the clubs. Like we couldn't go 10, 15, 20 deep in the club. They think we get to fight. Which 9 times out of 10, we drank that shit called soju, which is unregulated. So you could get a bottle that's like 5%. You could get a bottle that's like 90%, 90 proof, 80 proof. And it was tasteless. You could mix it with any fucking thing. And you could just drink it. And you get the fighting. You get the fighting and don't know why.
Damn.
Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, so you know, the Koreans, they like American alcohol, E&J, Hennessy, Cavassier, all of that shit. Yeah, we used to keep it because we Americans, we on post. This was back in the day when some shit called Cass and Cream was in, which is E&J, Cass and Cream, with some good shit. But it was like a milkshake, but you get fucked up. So a lot of ice and Cass and Cream. You know what I'm saying? You're a kid, you 21, 19, 20, and you getting ripped, you know what I'm saying, off of Cass and Cream because the shit tastes like a milkshake.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, but anyway, back to the story. Blacks, we didn't have a place to go when we was in Korea. Like, I mean, you had your little clubs in there. So the No Limit was the shit. Plenty of clubs were getting torn up. So we went on this place called Itaewon, Hooker Hill. And one of the bar owners in there was giving us the soju shit, but we come out the pocket with the E&J, the big half a gallon of E&J, and we just sitting there pouring it. And me and him strike up a conversation about the shit. He's like, "Yo, I need E&J because that's what my Chinese my Asian customers want. I need E&J and Hennessy and all." I was like, "Yeah, I can get it for you," not knowing I wasn't supposed to be doing that. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't making no money off the shit. It's just that he let us control the club after that. When I say we played our black music, let me say we have more mixed Koreans. You know what I'm saying? The Koreans don't like them. The half mixed and half Korean women and
the chick. What's that chick name from the Breakfast Club? A bunch of them. Because you know she had black, half Korean. Yeah.
Yeah, and they hate them out there. But when we started our little club on Hooker Hill, Itaewon, bro, I'm talking about, man, some of the most prettiest mixed females in the world come to the club. Bro. We laid out in there. We got drinks rolling. We got the bar popping, pool table. They dancing more hip hop than us.
Man, I can believe that shit. And we talking about what year would this be? This you said the year of Masterpiece. So that's what, 96, 97?
It's the big mirror in the club and all of them dancing in the mirror, hip hop.
What year would you say this would be about? What, 97, 98, right? Because it wasn't 96 yet.
98.
Yeah, 98 was the big year of No Limit. I think that nigga put out like 40 albums that year.
I don't know what he did, but it was that song that had the beat break, and then it was like, now all my soldiers start fighting.
Oh, yeah, that 97. That was 97.
Yeah.
But then, you know, that album didn't really kick off to like, I want to say summertime of 97.
No, but
I remember it came out in like January and nobody really bought it till like March. The sales didn't kick in till like March. I remember that.
Yeah. It was crazy because
what up, Joy? What up, Angel?
You know, nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody remember them days, man. But that was the days where niggas didn't have no cell phones and shit.
Right. Yeah, no cell phones.
If you had a cell phone, you had to be a pimp or work for the government.
Or a drug dealer.
One of the two.
Yeah, if you had a pager, you sold dope for real. Like my mom would let me have a pager.
Yeah, I had 3 pages.
Yeah, but
couldn't bring none of them in the house.
Yeah, I bought one. I had to sneak in and hide it in my dresser. You know,
where you get that money from, man? I ain't give you the money to buy that. Where you get that money from?
I kept a job. I was selling candy at 12. I bought me a pager at 13. I was selling candy, yo.
I kept a bicycle and marijuana,
nigga. What else you mean? Yeah, that was some real shit. So so tell me, so how many girls you met in Korea? If you don't mind, talk about that, guy. Yeah.
The craziest thing about Korea was I was dating more military chicks than I was, you know, the indigenous people. You feel me?
Right.
And that was because they were scaring a nigga talking about the black something, where if you get the shit, you got to stay there. They ain't gonna let you come back to the United States.
Oh, the black what? The black what? The black what?
Black syphilis or some shit.
They call it the black syphilis.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, some crazy shit, B.
That's some racist shit. And so it wasn't syphilis until black people showed up.
It was like some VD or some shit that you would catch over there that you wouldn't catch over here. And niggas ain't want that shit over there. But who knows who the fuck got it? You know what I'm saying? This ain't back in the day when niggas was doing the temperature testing and all of that shit. You know how many niggas? Man, listen.
Yeah, they doing temperature checks and shit now. Like
that shit going on. You could be burning and just be on the plane like, you know what I'm saying? Just holding that shit, you know, whatever. But you know, but that's the shit that scared me as a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was like 20, 21, 19, 21, something like that.
Hey, what up, Firefly? What up, Job? Yeah, so it's like it could be you on the dance floor having sex and shit in the club. That shit was like a regular thing. Like, yeah, that shit was normal. Like
R. Kelly, you play R. Kelly in the club back in then days. A chick and then they get naked on the dance floor.
Word, I remember that shit.
Yeah, them hot ass little clubs and shit. You in the corner trying to wind her to death.
Cause we knew the chick that you bought all the drinks for the chick. You weren't taking her home.
Nah.
The chick that you didn't have to buy shit for, and you just like she was already drunk from the other niggas buying her drinks.
Yeah, that's the one you.
It's like, yeah, we like looking for the chick that's already had enough. Like she just want to dance, and the other dude looking across.
I always reflected on that Dave Chappelle moment when he had like the greatest events in hookup history.
Yeah, when he walked in the club, slow motion and shit.
Offered him pizza and weed. He wound up having a sex on top of both of them passed out, and it's technically a threesome.
Yo, also real shit. Yeah, like them the days you couldn't think of no smart. That shit was genius how he thought of that shit. That shit was dope.
Yeah. He's got a. He thinks in his own way, which is, you know, we need more of that shit. We need people to think in their own way, man.
He got another Netflix special. I haven't seen it. It came out last night.
Yeah, but I heard he was talking about what was he talking about? Damn, somebody said he was.
It's that George Floyd and
Don Lemon, the fucking dude, Don Lemon.
You talking about fruitcake?
Yeah, Don Lemon. Yeah, Don Lemon. You know, I don't know, man. I love my race, you know what I'm saying, but yo, it's hard to love my race sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We just do.
No, you keep it real. You keep it real. I know you want to. This is what we do over here. We keep it real over here. You got to hide back.
Dumb shit. We mad at the police, so we tear everything up. Nah, go tear up the police stations. Attack the fucking police. Don't go tear down the Jamaican nigga restaurant because his oxtails was high and you mad at
him. Yo, and I was saying that like, yo, why you want to tear up our shit?
Dude,
like when they like in Mother's Minnesota when they tore down the police station, I was like, yeah, y'all doing the right thing now.
But on God, bro, that's the reason I didn't even get mad. I didn't want to see the tape. I didn't want to see none of that shit because I've been through that already. I've been out there. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been out there. I've been wearing the t-shirts and nah, fuck that. Y'all, it's y'all turn. Let me see what happened now.
He said like it's y'all turn. Like fuck.
Yeah. It's y'all turn, man. Let me see what the fuck y'all doing because when I was doing this shit, it was about 300 of us out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was just making a showing. You know what I mean? Nobody was looting and no shit like that. We made our point though.
Right. I think I don't even think the watch
now when the whole world goes crazy, you want to pay attention. I'm just glad they did something instead of nothing.
Yeah, it's called 846. I don't know the meaning of the 846. What you think that's about? Or without looking it up. I ain't looked it up. You call it 846. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I gotta Google that shit. What the fuck does he mean by that title?
A police bladder to me. You know me.
846. Let me look up. What does he mean by that?
Shit off a police bladder. Like I'm calling in an 846. Black guy with a beard.
Angel number 846 indicates that the diligence, determination, and responsibility you have shown has held you a good stand in regards to your personal spirituality and divine life path. Is that what that means?
What is it?
I don't know. Something about an angel number.
Angel number 8.
When I typed in 846, of course it's the clock, but I just typed in the number 846. Let me just put okay. The title of the set, which aired on Netflix, YouTube Comedy Hub, Netflix is a Joke, for free viewing on Thursday, is a reference to Floyd's death, in which former police officer Derek Chauvin kneeled on his neck for 8 minutes and 46.
Wow.
Oh, so it's a damn.
Wow.
Man, that's interesting.
Wow. So that's the time of death was 8:46?
Yeah, he kneeled on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Wow.
What up, Flaw? What's up? That's crazy.
That's a long time, B.
Right. Now, let's get into it. Because you haven't seen the video, so you don't really know what happened. You ain't seen it.
I don't seen enough pictures to fucking to see what happened. I knew from being in the military and being trained in certain different things. I knew from the look of the shit you were with his chin stuck out like that, and you're sitting there putting your full weight on his motherfucking neck. And if he can't breathe, he can't breathe. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna be some heart-wrenching, heartbreaking shit. And I was like, I'm not even gonna deal with that. I'm just glad they did something instead of nothing.
All right. Well, check this out, right? Because I wouldn't be the man I am to properly let you know that. What if I told you that officer was not really an officer, he was an actor?
You told me that already.
I did, right? Well, you know, well, that's the thing. Like that fucks up everything. Like he was at the Boston bombing. Now I'm not saying it's 100% sure, but it is a guy that looks just like him at the Boston bombing. At Sandy Hook. And I don't know about the taxi show, the taxi cab show.
He might be a time traveler.
That could be a thing too.
That could be a thing too.
Yeah, because how real is that? You know.
Fucking this damn what do you call that shit?
Yeah, it's an attorney too. I forgot. Angel just put it in the chat room. It was an attorney that said that he died 3 years ago. His attorney put out a statement saying that he died 3 years ago. Whoever this Floyd is right here, that's not him.
Yeah.
Now that was kind of weird.
That's weird. But look, once again, I don't care. I'm glad they did something rather than nothing.
You don't care if that officer's not really an officer?
Hell no. Listen, man. All I care about is these folks finally did something, because the shit's been going on for years any motherfucking way. Like I said, we've been trying to, man, listen, I've been on the front line a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I got out the military on the front line type of shit. Like me and my, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, the family, you know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying, follow different doctrines in life. You know what I'm saying? But we all love reading. We all love building, as we call it. We New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? So we build, you know what I'm saying? We all are having these discussions in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's good for y'all. I don't know who's on here, but if you ain't got no black people around you that's gonna sit there, you need to find some black people that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit up there in age, maybe a little bit younger. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and talk to these people about what's going on in society. See if you have the same feelings and the same truths about shit. You're gonna learn a lot from what another person thinks. And it's not about arguing or trying to make a point across. It's simply about a discussion.
Right. Well, I mean, let's go back to the fact that he's not really an officer. So if he's an actor in place, do you think an actor killed a human being?
I mean, and it's possible, but by the way it looks like, you know what I'm saying, it actually happened that way, because it's a biased shot. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't an unbiased recording. You understand what I'm saying? This person is recording the shit saying, look at what these motherfuckers are doing to this person. You know what I'm saying? It's not somebody who's just shooting to just be shooting. It's not a broad angle. It's shot right there. You know, it's got different angles, but all of these people have a certain, you know what I'm saying? A certain, I don't want to say an agenda, but if you see police brutality going on right now, the first thing that snaps to your head isn't I can't believe this is happening. It's, oh shit, not again, or here we go, or I'm seeing it with my own eyes. It's that type of situation now. You know what I mean? It's no longer the shock and awe shit. You feel me? It's no longer a motherfucker saying that doesn't really happen. That's a myth. Or I ain't never, it ain't never happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Now it's more visceral. It's right there in front of you all day. People are seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm like, I go back to what I just said, man. Like, I don't give a fuck who it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could have been me kneeling down on some, you know what I'm saying? And I was a white dude, you know what I'm saying? That's the basis of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We tired of getting killed for no fucking apparent reason, bro. Like, that's just you know what I mean? We tired of getting killed, and that's all it boiled down to. I mean, we'll kill each other over some bullshit in a minute. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. But how many bodies been dropped in Memphis in like 30 days?
This is the thing. The thing about it is the people that are the ones that are supposed to be protecting you are the ones that are killing you, and that's when, you know what I'm saying? That's when it becomes some other shit. And then it's more rampant now. It's like, you know what I mean? And it's always white on black. You know what I'm saying? It's always white. It's a lot of white on black shit. Right. So, you know.
Well, you know how many bodies they dropped in the last couple of days in Memphis?
Man, I think it's about 12 or 13 bodies, 14 bodies.
Yeah, like just last night, a 2-year-old was killed,
No.
and a teenager was killed. It was
No.
I thought the 2-year-old was gonna make it. The 2-year-old didn't make it either.
No.
Middle of the night, and then there's a weird pattern of gas station shootings, bro.
Yeah.
They all get killed at the gas station.
Yeah. Right in front of the camera.
Yeah, or at the gas station, like where motherfuckers is like they're not shooting at it's a shooting that happened at somebody's house, and they just lock that. And you know what's funny, bro? They shooting out the G-Wagon, a Mercedes G-Wagon, bro. Like, bro, how you gonna get away in that G-Wagon? It's like 3 of them in the city. Like you shoot out the back of a G-Wagon on camera, bro.
And see, that's the thing. Whoever that is got a lot of money and put a move on somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's that type of shit. Because the average hood nigga is not gonna have no G-Wagon. So
Absolutely not.
So you basically just made yourself super hot. I'll see you in Florida in 6 months. About what that nigga did to you.
Because obviously, whoever on the G-Wagon, they going down for the
right
shooting.
away, right the fuck away. Your vehicle. You remember? This was when Allen Iverson was the shit. I mean, still is the shit. But they did him the same way. His cousin used his Rolls Royce, loaded down with crack or some shit for the Bentley. Crack was all in the Bentley. Nigga was slinging weed out the crack. Nigga, you want the nickel bag? I got you. Pull up in the Bentley.
Oh, hell. I ain't know about that. He said his brother was using his Bentley to sell drugs.
Cousin. Same cousin, yeah. Using his Bentley.
Damn, selling weed out the Bentley. Oh, that's some nigga shit. You don't sell weed out the Bentley like no.
This is back in the day in Portsmouth, Norfolk, VA and shit. I used to stay in Newport News out there. Bad News. Shout out to Bad News.
Hey, it's a guy on YouTube, Myra. He from Newport News. That's where he live at.
Bad News, man.
He said you know Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Allen Iverson and Pernell Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? You know,
like Pernell was cold, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? God bless my G and see, you know what I'm saying, Sweet Pea and shit. I met the nigga a couple of times, drank with him a couple of times and shit, man. You know, he had an addiction issue for a minute and shit, but you know, I met him at a club called Top Hats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and the Young Wolves come out of New York and shit.
That sounds like some gangster shit. Top Hat Club?
Yeah, nice club and shit. Top Hats and shit.
Had to be some gangster shit. There was some gangsters on that club.
Good as fuck, man. Hole in the wall. But, you know, it was the first hole in the wall. So, you know, everybody just packed up into that motherfucker.
Yo, speaking of the hole in the wall club, bro. Yeah. So, I'm roaming around Facebook, minding my business. Yeah. And I got tagged in a post.
About
so
what?
It's this DJ in Memphis, a local DJ, not a big time DJ, a local DJ. And he's on film. What's that? What's that? Sip. What the fuck is that? Sitchlit? How you say that? Sicklet staple?
Yeah.
What is that? Put me on. What is that?
That feeding the giant, feeding my boy. Feeding the giant. I don't think he ate today.
What you got in there?
About a 14, close to 15-foot Oscar. I mean 15 inch. Not foot.
Yeah, not foot, inches. Yeah, because I know it can't be foot.
yeah, inches. Right. Yeah, he's a little bit over a foot. That's what I was trying to say.
Right.
A female at that, a big one.
Okay. So he's caught on video. Not caught on video because he knows he was recorded. And so he's his cousin naked on video, female, right?
Yeah.
With a strap on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sucking on the strap on. I know that sounds real weird, isn't it? Yeah. I was not ready for this shit. And I was like, I'm thinking maybe he probably like eating her ass or some crazy shit like that.
Nah, but that's
so it's like That's his cousin though.
But
and he had a strap on, and he's sucking the strap on, and he's being recorded.
Then
he's saying, "This is my bitch, and I love you, and fuck me." I was like, "Fuck you, what?" Oh, wait a minute, hold on, bro. And I was like, and the dude is embarrassed because they found out that was his cousin, which is already at insult to injury.
Wait a minute. Oh shit. Okay.
Right. Yeah, like he's embarrassed. He left Facebook, deactivated his page, and ran. And I'm like, what are you doing? You shouldn't be doing shit you're ashamed of anyway.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like if you gay, right? If you like sucking those strap-ons.
But I'm saying, but you know, I mean, he had to know he was being recorded.
Oh yeah, he looked at the camera and said it. Like you could see his face and everything.
No, he did the R. Kelly.
He did the R. Kelly. He looked at the camera and was like, yeah. And he was like, this is my bitch. And she was talking dirty to him too. It was just weird, right? She was talking dirty to him like this, suck that dick. And I was like, what? And he's like looking at the camera like, yeah. And I was like, yo, it's nothing you can watch twice, bro. I can't watch that again.
Hold on, see. I'm gonna hit you with the bad boy. Take that, take that, take that.
Listen, I was not ready for this shit. Like I was thinking maybe it's probably him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Good, man. Like,
so she said, I don't think you're ready to watch it. I said, okay, well, as long as it's not nothing gay. She said it's not really gay.
Oh God.
I said, okay. So I was like, what did she mean by really? So he's sucking a dildo, like a strap-on dildo on a chick. But he said not only is this just a chick, it's his cousin. And I was like, double whammy, bro.
I don't know what to say about that because if you're gay, you're just gay, bro.
And you know, the first thing came to my mind, bro.
Own that shit.
The first thing came to my mind was Mr. C. Cause that's who the nigga looked like.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, like Mr. C.
We gonna get shut down. They're gonna put us in jail. We get a mail. They're gonna come visit us tomorrow.
Yo, Mr. C got caught not once but twice with a tranny.
But look, somebody said it was some crazy shit about Drake like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I fuck with Drake music though. You know, he got a couple of hot ones. You know, his verses is good. I fuck with Drake. I can't.
What up, Nate? What up, Nate Moody?
Oh, Nate Moody. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
That's my whole girl. Stop it.
That's crazy. Take that. Take that. That's with the rolling. Take that. Take it.
Wait, with side to side.
I'm a New Yorker. Forgive me.
Yo, let them know, because most people listen. If you just met me on here, if you see the replay, for those who haven't been here more than let's say a couple years, last time he went live was 2018, a couple years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So he's been on here before. It was a random phone call. Maybe you had called me when I was at work that I recorded the call and shit. You was like, yo, what's up? And the first thing you said, what happened to Kanika Jiggers, bro?
I had never seen that much fucking internet activity. That shit broke the internet.
Oh, it did. That shit broke the internet.
It wasn't no ass. It wasn't no titty. It was Kanika Jenkins. She broke the motherfucker.
It was just strictly that, yo.
That shit, I'm talking about for weeks, nigga.
No, it was more than weeks. It had to be months.
Like, it just got worse. It just got worse. I was like, hell.
It's like now, it's like when you look at the shit now, it's like they just talking about the same old shit. It's like we talked about that shit 2 years ago. Y'all talking about it today still? Yeah. I'm like, man, ain't nothing new to talk about when this shit is over. Like, yo, it's over. It's over. Like, yo, how much can you talk about the NBA Finals from 1998?
Man, and that's what's going on now. That's what's going on now. You know what it is? It's just human beings. We get bored quick. Like, how long can you talk about the fucking coronavirus?
Yeah. They switch it up on you. They tell you
this is how ignorant we are as fucking people. We just like, fuck it, if a nigga get a nigga.
That's how I am. I'll be like, yo, if I catch it, like, yo, like.
go to work, man. If a nigga get.
Hey, real shit. That's how I am. Like if I catch it. Like when I felt I was sick that day, I said, man, I'm gonna wake up, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to sleep though.
Yeah.
Drunk me some tea. I said, I'm gonna go to bed, man. I'll be alright, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. R.I.P. to my family member that passed away from this shit. Can't give no names and shit, you know.
Word.
R.I.P. to a family member, you know, he died from this shit, from New York shit.
Yeah. And remember we was talking about that, was it yesterday? The day before. And I was saying that it can't be the way they telling you, it can't just be that easy to understand because they can't make it make sense. Because they can't fucking make sense of it. They went from like switching up, it's airborne and it stays on surfaces for this long.
But see, that's the dangerous part of the whole situation is nobody knows. It would be good if we knew, you feel me? But if nobody knows, then all the motherfucker do is speculate.
Yeah.
Okay, speculate. You know, you could get it because you know what I'm saying, you ate a lollipop on a train on Monday, nigga. So, you know, it's that type of situation. If people really don't know, then that's just what it is. That's how science works. They spit out a whole bunch of bullshit until something just happens to be right.
Bro, this is where me and New York don't agree. I say this: if you could create a virus, then you could create how it's given to you. You could put it in anything, and you can make it something where, let's just say it's in water. What if it's in the meat? What if it's in, you know, the flu shot? You know, what if it's in the medication that we take?
Wuhan, the Wuhan place is actually like the head of biological research where they actually keep the same fucking viruses.
Yeah.
I mean, it
could be in the clouds, could be in the air we breathe.
Yeah, but it's not hard to see that somebody would have got infected with that motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying, all of this shit happened. You feel me? Especially if the gestation period before you start feeling sick is 7 days. You know what I'm saying? 7 days before you really start feeling any type of illness. By that time, you either
7 whole days. So then they say that 7 days you start feeling it, and if you catch it, you need 14 days.
They say 7 days. You should. I mean, this is how you're gonna. This is 7 days. You should be able to take a deep breath and can't hold the breath. If you can still hold your breath. Yeah, if you could still hold your breath for a matter of seconds, or you know, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and do it now. So you take a deep breath.
But you know something though? That's bullshit. You know why? Because you don't need to have the symptoms to catch it.
Yeah, you don't.
Have it.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
So if I'm able to hold my breath.
But this is my thing though. Once you catch it, you do have some type of symptoms. Some people are considered asymptomatic. My cousin is asymptomatic. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else wound up in the hospital, she might have coughed for 2 days and then felt better. That's what's considered asymptomatic. You're still going to show some type of, you know what I'm saying, something showing that you have it, but you know, you brush it off. Your body's immune system just brushes the shit off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but after, like I said, after 7 days, you're either out of the woodwork or you're fucked. You're fighting. You like Rocky Balboa over there. Adrian!
I can't do it, Adrian. You can't win, Rocky. I can beat him. Just let me do it. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see that shit, that make me want to cry. Don't you? Make me want to cry every time I see that part, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Like watching Rocky, the original Rocky, like the 1 and the 2.
Yeah. All the way up to Drago, Mr. T. Mr. T was Butcher Brown or some shit. Drago. Yeah.
Ivan Drago. Ivan Drago. That's how he said that.
Yeah. The one where he started training Tommy Gunn and all of that shit, that's when it kind of fell off.
Yeah, they started doing some old Hollywood little extra shit. Like they running out of ideas and shit.
Yeah, he a coach now.
Yeah.
You know he's a porn
I do like how they flipped everything though.
Do you know he was a porn star?
Yeah, Tommy. Yeah, the Tommy Mercer. Yeah, Mercer.
No, Rocky Bob. I mean, Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone was a porn star.
What? You didn't know?
I done watched 1,000 fucking porn movies and never knew he did porn.
Okay, he guessed it. Okay, listen. Guess what his name was as a porn star?
What?
Listen, the Italian Stallion.
Word. Did I hear that before? Oh God, I think I heard of that. I just never saw the shit.
Yeah, look, they call him the Italian Stallion because of his porn star history. He hates it.
He hates it.
Yeah.
Damn, do I remember hearing about? I don't remember hearing about that.
Hey, you want me to do it this way? You put your cheek up a little bit to the left. That's fact though.
I thought the Italian Stallion was just a nickname. I don't remember hearing that shit. I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah, I'm positive, yo. I'm positive. Because his wife wound up in the emergency room. One daughter wound up in the emergency room, and the other one just kicked it like it was nothing. My sister also had it. She works at Jamaica Hospital, New York, Queens. So, they all did fine though. You know what I'm saying? Only, he was older, had heart issues and shit like that. So
they said where I find you. I said, man, do you want to tell these people how we met? Man, do you remember exactly how? If you don't remember, I can refresh you.
Somebody lied. Somebody said that I know how to do mechanic work.
And now, what happened before that? How I told you how I ended up coming to you?
Some dude fucked up. Didn't some dude fuck up your shit?
He fucked up. I had that 94 Marquis. It needed an engine.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to have took the engine out of some other car, took half of my money, and I was gonna literally go over there and I was gonna shoot him. Yeah. He was over there off ASUS, over there in South Memphis, and he kept ducking me.
Yeah.
And the one day he kept ducking me, I parked outside the house and I told him, I said, hey man, where you at, man? Because people say you ain't been here all day. He said, you left this morning, but they said you ain't been here all day and you didn't come home last night. He said, man, you at my house? I said, yeah, I'm at your house. He said, hey man, get away from front of my house. I said, you'll see me when you get here. Now he got there with like 3 other people. And I sat there and I got out the car and I told him, I said, I want my money. I don't give a fuck how many people you got with you. So he kind of was like sizing me up, like thinking like, yeah, it's about to go down. I'm like, yeah, it's about to go down. So just so happened, Cedric was like with him in the back seat. And Cedric was the one that hooked me up with that guy. Cedric was like, hey man, look, I'm gonna work out some, hey, Kenny man, I'm gonna give you your money with the dessert. So he gave me half of that and said, I'm gonna make sure he give you the rest of it. So next thing I know, I hit up Goldie and my brother that knew you. And Goldie, I wasn't even getting along with him at the time, and we was mad at each other. But he said, man, I'm gonna make sure I take care of this because I don't want you doing nothing stupid. So I told my car to your house. I ain't never saw you yet. And when I got over there, you did the work. And I think I was short of the rest of the money. And remember, I had this speaker in the trunk. Yeah. He said, you can have the speaker for collateral until you pay me the rest of it. Remember that? Yeah. I had the 18-inch speaker, the subwoofer and everything. You don't remember that?
Nah.
You had that. You stayed on the street where the corner store, right across the street.
Oh, that was
yeah.
That was
you remember
Preston.
that?
That was Preston.
Yep, Preston.
Yeah. Yep. That was Peace Street.
Right there by Riverside. Yep. You remember that, right?
Peace Street. Yeah, that's Preston. Yeah. That's Preston Street.
Yep. Yeah. Ever since then, because I remember you did. Because you remember I
remember the situation where you know what I'm saying, you got the car towed over there. Because I remember it was like in front of the house or the lot or something like that. Or in the lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, because remember that he took the engine out and you found out when you put a new engine in, he cut a bunch of lines. Remember that? Yeah, you had to weld a lot of shit.
I was like, bro, why would he fucking cut all the shit in your car like that? That was crazy. I thought that was
all the shit out.
I remember that part. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? What kind of mechanic, you know what I mean? But I'll take pride in.
You remember you cut the brake lines and you ran me some coils and you created a brake line for me. Remember that? That was your creative days. You created me a brake line.
For some reason, that brake line was right underneath the oil pan. I remember that because I was fussing with it for a couple of days. We had to go buy new brake lines and some more shit.
Man, how long ago that was, man? 2000? Wow. Had to be 2009, 2010.
Nah, it was. Whoa.
I was in the Coventry right before they changed the name to Holly Creek.
No, she's born 2000. It had to be about 9 or 10, 8 or 9. 9.
I know it was after I got sick because I got sick in 2007, going into 2008. So it had to be a year or so after. No. 2012 ish.
Nah, because the baby wasn't born yet. She was born 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
It had to be 2009. It might have been 2009.
9 or 10. 9 or 10.
Yeah, one of the two. But yeah, ever since then, you know, New York been fucking with me, like, you know what I mean? I mean, we went to the junkyard. We had the situation at the junkyard, and the dude took your tools and he punched the nigga at the he punched the nigga at the gate, and the other dude that was with him, I was like, "Yeah, what you want to do?" I was just like, "Man,"
he thought he could play with me and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I make my livelihood. So
what up, though, boy? What up?
You trying to steal from me, trying to really stop me from eating, not just stealing from me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have you steal my money than my tools, because with my tools I can make more money.
Exactly.
So when he acted when he, you know what I'm saying, when he acted like, you know, I was crazy or didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? He took me back to the old me. So, you know.
Yeah. Because you didn't even think twice. You were like, man, it's my toolbox. And he was like, man, I don't know what you talk. Yeah. Punched him in the face.
I was going to stab him with a screwdriver.
Real shit.
Yeah, I was gonna stab the nigga with a screwdriver.
I was hoping the other dude did so because I wanted to just get out just for the hell of it.
Till this day, the boss dude, man. Till the day, the boss dude, he still talk to me about that shit. He's like, you ain't been fighting and having. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Real shit. You know, some real shit. I remember you had Mama, the pit bull. Was that?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had got a. Matter of fact, that was the dog that I brought from New York down here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you brought her from down here from New York?
No. Yeah, she came from New York.
Exactly.
Yeah, she came from Queens. So you know, that was a part of. That's a part of home that I lost when she died. You know, I felt bad about that shit. I was like, damn. You know.
Yeah, real shit. I love her. She was real cool. Your other pit bulls is like mean. She wasn't even mean to me.
Yeah, but see, that's kind of the reason I got them like that is because, you know what I mean, with all the shit going on with the kids, you know what I'm saying? You know how motherfuckers been kidnapped and want to touch on your kids and good night. You know how you know, so I kind of got them to where, you know, they're used to my kids but not used to nobody else. So
exactly. Yeah, that's a good thing though, because you know one thing about I can have the little dogs that I got. It ain't nothing like having a pit bull though.
Yeah.
But pit bull was like,
but see, I can't carry him. I can't carry no pit bull around.
Right. Yeah,
I can grab him in no emergency and stick him in a little thing and get going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So Julio got it made.
Exactly. You know, so it's still kind of like you go up, you looking for these apartments, is no dogs. I'm like, and I be asking them like anyway, like, yo, can I have like a small little winter dog? They be like, no pets. I'll be like, damn, like the fuck?
Yeah, it's a wiener dog, man.
20 pounds, bro. Like my dude is like, you gotta tell kid.
And he's more cleaner than a kid.
Yeah. Well trained, you don't act up.
That's the funny part. That little wiener dog is more cleaner than a 5 or 6 year old.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. But you know, I'll find one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So
you gonna wind up buying a house soon?
Yeah. I'm aiming for a house.
Yeah, man.
I'm aiming for, but if I have to get like an apartment or a townhome, you know what I'm saying? I got I be seeing shit, and it's like, man, I don't know where my license to carry gonna show up. I don't know, but I be looking at shit, and it's like, well, I know if it come like in the next couple month or so, them fucking lists ain't gonna be available. I just stop looking at them, really. Like when I'm ready to move, when I get the job, that's when I start looking for a place. I be looking at shit like, this is available next month, and I be like, man, this shit might not even come next month. It's like, it's supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks, but the officer told me it might be longer than that.
Oh.
So it's like, you know, all I could do is just wait. Just a waiting game at this point.
But see, that's what it is, though. That's one of them situations where you anxious to get it, so it seems like you're waiting a little bit longer, and then whenever you just be like, F it, it shows up at your door.
Exactly. I should have been going. I should have been going this month.
Yeah.
That's all type of shit happening. Then we got all this shit happening. We got police, and then we got the COVID, and then
it's getting worse too. The COVID is getting a lot worse.
Yeah, the shit is like, it's fucking up everything. You know what I mean?
Like,
and you know, like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready to go, but I'm not going up there without my shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm waiting on.
I understand that.
That's some real shit.
You need it.
So yeah, so let's let me ask you about this though. What do you think about clones? I know you're in the military. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with cloning, you know, human beings and shit like that. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm familiar with aspects of it. I mean, it's always a possibility. The thing about that is though, like, I don't think the technology is quite there yet. You know?
You don't think the technology is there to do it?
No. Meaning that for it to be valuable, for it to be used. You know what I'm saying? Because if the way it is right now, if I clone you today, it's still gonna. I still need a female body or female to actually. You know what I'm saying? That you actually need a female body to produce a clone. So they go in there, they alter the offspring and shit. They alter the egg, and they pull it out the uterus. They do all that shit to it. They alter the DNA sequence to it, reinsert it into the female, and then she has the baby that's a clone. That's not to say that the baby's going to be adult in 6, 7 months or 6. No, it's going to be a 7-month-old. It's going to be an 8-month-old.
You don't think they could do it as an adult age? Is that, you don't think that's possible?
No, not yet.
So it has to go from birth?
Not yet. That's the only part. Like, that's the only part that's not, you know what I'm saying? Once they can manipulate the growth, then you got a problem. Then you might have a problem. But right now, you know what I'm saying?
I did some research on memory transformation.
Yeah.
Memory to another body.
And that's the same thing about cloning too. Like, memory transfer is not no legitimate thing yet either. So the clone is still, huh?
Yes, it is. They confirmed that. They actually showed that.
Really?
It's literally research that shit is happening. I think that's what they done to Gucci. I think that's really him. It's in a different body. I think mentally that's him.
You say that about Dave Chappelle.
I think that's Dave Chappelle. I'm not that deep into believing that that's not him. Only he's that funny because his body ain't no big difference. Like he just got older. You know what I'm saying? He smokes cigarettes. Obviously, his skin is gonna look a little different. But see, he looks like he bulked up because Boosie bulked up. You don't see they saying he a clone.
Is he serious? So basically, hey, I'm no longer in the military, and
I mean, I'm putting New York on something because he didn't know memory transformation is a thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious though. I'm serious. I don't think it's there yet. You know what I mean? Despite all this,
I can show it to you.
I don't think it's there yet.
Like they like
I'm a techie. I love shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Scientists have said that they do it. It's already been done.
Now this, see, and that's the thing about science. You know what I'm saying? Science is a lot of fucking flash and no bang. You know what I'm saying? Because you will see, what you're going to see is a lot of scientists come up. Science is just a bunch of fucking theory, and it always has.
All I know is if I seen they can do it.
That's true. Now that's true. They actually growing organs. They could transplant organs and a whole bunch of shit. I don't got no debate about that. You know what I'm saying? And the stem cell,
because it don't. Yeah, stem cell. You know, Tyson said he got
all of that
stem cell.
All of that shit is cutting edge. They're even trying to do the spider silk to wrap bones and shit, so that, you know what I'm saying, you could heal from a fucking savage break in fucking a couple of days rather than, you know what I'm saying, than months and shit like that. You know what I mean? So you know, like I said, I love that type of shit. I just don't think that, as far as cloning is, right? I don't think it's not, you know what I mean? It's a defining process. They still doing it, but I do not think that they are able to grow a fucking adult human overnight, weeks, or whatever the situation. I still think, you know what I mean? Because all the cloning they doing on all these other animals, it relates to the same thing. They still have to sit there and wait for the fucking adult to be, to age, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, the way they're able to do certain things, it's a possibility that they have some kind of way to.
It's the fucking government. Them sneaky bastards is always up to some shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's 2020, man. Anything is possible, especially with the human body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything is possible, man. I don't put it past no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the kind of shit I fuck with. I just like oddball shit like that. So,
because you know, I've been studying Gucci Mane lately, and the way he talks, certain things he remembers. He's been, you know, he's in the hood now. He hanging around the hood here and there, you know, on the east side of Atlanta, and only he could socialize with these people if he knows these people mentally. So he can't be this dude that they created to know Gucci's whole entire life, to know who Pee Wee is and OJ is and Nutty and all these different people in the hood, like Big Bank and all of them.
But you see, this is what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? People forget to realize a lot of times these clones are not clones. These are just men that don't want to fucking sit and tell the world that they have gotten plastic fucking surgery. Gucci Mane teeth never looked like that. If he could get his teeth done, he could get other shit done.
Well, yeah.
Well, my nose is too big.
That's why I said, like, his body, his physical body. We went over the tattoos over the years since he's been out. Those tattoos do not match up. You clearly can look at his chest. You can clearly look at that he's on steroids. You can clearly tell by the way his chest hangs. He's on steroids based on his original body, and he literally has a V by his waistline. Like, no matter how much weight you lose, it's impossible to do that without some type of removal of the fat for it to be so perfect. That shit is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Because you remember the nigga was fat as hell.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
If you go get liposuction with the shit pulled out and put in different places, that's how the fuck you gonna look.
Exactly. So now we gotta ask ourselves, was he really in jail?
I wonder, could they do that?
Or is that even him? And the memory is transferred to that body.
Could they do that to a dick?
Could they do that to a what?
A dick.
I can't. They do transplants.
Like if you wanna, can they like suck fat and put it in your dick and give you like a footer or some shit? And if it got hot, would it shrink? That's you got not Vaseline.
Hold on. Shit. Something got in my eye. Shit. Hold on. Because that's an interesting question. Wait a minute. So if you put the fat in the penis, like what can happen? I don't know. That's crazy.
Because look, fat cells, fucking, you burn them with fucking heat and calories and all of that shit. You burn them. Fat is just like any fat. You apply heat to it. You know what I'm saying? And that organ, you know what I'm saying? You doing your thing and shit. That thing gets warm. You understand what I'm saying? So.
I thought the penis was just a muscle with veins.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I'm sure. I mean.
And the veins is like pumps the blood and the blood.
I'm sure it has some type of fat around it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's fat meat. You know what I'm saying? Fat meat greasy. You know.
Yo, so I'm curious to know what do they do. I'm curious also to know what do they do to like add the length. Like what do they do? Like I need to look into that shit because I
don't know.
But that shit is weird. Like
somebody said that. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
Hey, you're not gonna go with it's absolutely possible.
But that's crazy though, because you know. Wow. Yeah, well, you know, there's I mean they've Firefly. So I mean, yeah, well, you know, they do it with crops, they do it with plants. I just haven't thought about them doing it with human beings. But
I don't know about the human being. They can do anything.
They do it with plants. And that's the reason we got the issue with the GMOs and all the farms and all of that shit's suing Monsanto, whatever the fuck. But Monsanto seed, whatever it is, the place, they're suing them guys because you know, they started doing all these hybrid GMO seeds, and it was just this big thing with the farming industry. So Monsanto, I think it is. But yeah. But yo,
Montana. I don't know, is it Montana? I can't see. I've never heard of that.
Monsanto. But they're a seed company that did biological engineering and basically forced a whole bunch of American farmers to use their seed. Yeah, to use their seed so they could produce whatever the fuck they were producing. So they basically forced them to use their seed. I'm talking about black SUVs parked outside of farm property, stalking farmers. Monsanto, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, whenever we don't have the answer, somebody will.
Yeah. It's some black op shit over farm. It was some crazy shit. Black op shit over farmland, and it was crazy. It was crazy. They would stalk farmers, follow them, and threaten them, and it was just crazy. But Monsanto's food did the GMO seeds, and that's why you got the GMO plants and all this shit going crazy right now. And there's a lawsuit against them right now too. So let's hope they get them. They you know, wind up getting put out of business.
Nah, I doubt it. the government needs to, especially around this time when shit get back to normal, because it has to at some point. Unless you think they're gonna turn America into a third world country.
I ain't worried about it. I got a garden.
I know. If I need you, I'm gonna be in your backyard.
Yeah, bro. I got you.
Hell yeah. How many you got back there? If you don't want to tell nobody, because I know you government might be listening.
You talking about the plants?
Oh, everything.
I got quail, rabbits, a variety of different vegetables, a variety of different herbs. You know.
Yeah.
So
the government come and get you.
Yeah, the government come and get me.
Yeah, we gotta come get this dude. What's his name? Free. I don't know his real name.
If they shut down everything, you know,
they gonna come get me. Tell us that guy you had on your panel. I'm like, I ain't telling you shit.
Yeah.
That's my damn point of survival. Was you gonna lock me up?
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, it happens, man. You got to be a doomsday prepper in some type of shape or form.
You know you're right about that. That's real shit.
Even if it's just a little shit I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have like 2 rabbits back there, but it's a boy and a girl. So if anything happens, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me in about 6 months. We have about 100 of them.
Yeah, you got. You said one of them had like how many they had? About 15?
Nah, 20, right? Anywhere from about 4 to 12, 4 to 10, 4 to 12.
Okay. Yeah.
About
so you heard about
6 months they start having babies. So
yeah, after 6 months. What do you think about your boy 6ix9ine? You know he has this list of people who are informants.
Yeah.
And he mentioned an executive at Rock Nation is a former informant of the Colombian.
You talking about the Jay-Z shit from back in the day?
Yeah, he brought up this lady that worked for him.
Yeah.
But his point was to talk about me. You hanging with an informant that make you a rat.
Yeah.
He mentioned Jay-Z too, and that's when I was thinking, like, is he like a whistleblower right now?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
Yeah. Who, Jay-Z?
Well, he mentioned Jay-Z in the picture with Meek Mill.
Oh no, man. Them niggas been you know what I mean, doing their thing for some years and shit, man.
Because I want to know how that motherfucker took down a Colombian drug group, and she's alive.
Because I'm sure she had some involvement with that work. I'm sure she had some type of involvement with that work. Is that inside the house?
What happened?
People here inside that school.
What happened?
I think that big ass dog trying to get in the house.
It's a dog trying to get in the house?
Yeah, he's trying to get in the house.
Talking about your dog or some other dog?
My dog, Tank.
What up, Alan, bro? Yeah, he had a list, and he was talking about that. And I was thinking to myself, if that's one of the biggest secrets in the industry right now, who else is in the industry working for certain people, and they're keeping their mouth closed? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a major figure in the industry. If you an executive for Rock Nation, right? So obviously you got enough fucking power where you took down the Colombian drug lord and his crew, and you're able to make money in the industry and be untouchable. Because let's just keep it real. You know, you're untouchable.
You talking about Jay? You talking about the chick?
Well, Jay-Z apparently, as they say, hypothetically speaking, he started Rock Nation.
It didn't have shit to do with Jay though. It had to do with the chick. I'm sure the nigga was getting a couple of things in through the broad, but you know.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like he got an informant in his company that he allegedly, as they say, started Rock Nation.
Wasn't Rock him and Dame, bro? Everybody seemed to forget that.
Well, Rockefeller Records was him and Dame. When he started Rock Nation, it was just him. him and Emery and Tata, they went and started Rock Nation. Rockefeller Records is a whole nother company. Yeah. They just transferred it to a whole nother label, which is Rock Nation. You know, they formed that shit into a management team, and they managed entertainers, football players, basketball players.
They did a bad job with fucking Kanye out there.
Right, but see, Kanye ain't on Rock Nation.
I felt he was on Rock Nation.
No, he was on Rockefeller, but now he's like got his own label, and he's through, I want to say, Sony in Universal, I think. So
I wonder what happened to Michael Jackson's share of Sony.
His shares, I think, went to, goodness, who did they go to? I think he gave.
They went to Blanket.
No, they went to somebody. I can't remember. I think
Blanket. Who the fuck names a kid Blanket?
that's a real person he gave it to.
What is wrong? What?
That's a person he gave it to for real? You said Blanket?
Yeah, well, who the fuck names a kid Blanket? You really? You got that much money where you can name the nigga Blanket like he ain't gonna never get a job?
That's a real person's name, Blanket?
Bruh, who the fuck is gonna be there talking about excuse me, Blanket, can you come and fill out this paperwork? No, that doesn't sound good. Hey, Blanket Jackson. Blanket Jackson?
Right.
What kind of fucking name is Blanket Jackson? Then a black dude claimed to have had you with your white mama.
Oh, Paul McCartney got the shit. Paul McCartney got the shit back from
you blue-eyed and you're fucking blonde-headed, right?
Right.
This is like that reverse shit that Angelina Jolie and the rest of the motherfuckers do. Except for you went somewhere and got a Caucasian baby, nigga.
Yo, and she didn't give birth to the baby. She just adopted.
That nigga got a caucasoid.
Yo, like she didn't do shit to give birth to. She just adopted the baby.
Bruh, nah, she had Debbie Rowe had the kids. She was.
Oh, we talking about Angelina Jolie, right? Because she adopted a black child.
No,
right?
listen, Angelina Jolie, she just went and got some African kids. Now she got them. She got the two boys wearing dresses. Okay. This nigga.
Somebody said they called him Blanket as a nickname. This is new to me. So I was like, no, ain't nobody named their fucking kid Blanket for real.
What's his real name?
Let's look up his real name. Hold on.
Michael Jackson III. Blanket? Blanket. Really?
Hold on. Prince Michael Blanket Jackson III is the youngest of the late Michael Jackson. In 2015, he changed his name to BG. What? The fuck kind of name is that? I'm going with Blanket, but I'm not doing BG. Like B-I-G-I, like, I don't the fuck. Like, anyway. Let's get the official name, because he changed it in 2017, apparently.
What is it? Wait a minute.
Hold on. We are the world. No, for real. The three have become such household names where there aren't that many princesses and blankets out there, right? Michael Jackson, Joseph Jackson Jr., also known as Prince Michael. And then with the baby Blanket. That's funny as shit. And Michael just kind of threw all their names and nicknames the works. Prince Michael Jackson II. Hold on, this article is weird. Huh?
No,
is he the third? He's the third, right?
He's the third.
Okay, let me go find a better article because he was the third. He can't be the second. Okay, just one of these little Huffington Post articles.
You said Blanket.
But he changed his name. I just saw that because that kind of like threw me off a little bit. Prince Michael Jackson II. So he's the second, not the third.
Okay.
Prince Michael Blanket Jackson II, now known as BG, is the third of the child pop legend Michael Jackson. All right.
You was a Caucasite.
So he changed his name to BG Jackson in 2015.
I mean, just a white kid.
The identity of Prince's biological mother, a surrogate.
It's cool. I ain't got no problem with.
Hold on, PK. Hold on. It said the identity of Prince Michael Jackson, biological mother, a surrogate, is unknown. Jackson was 7 years old when his father died on June 25th, 2009. The identity of Jackson's biological mother, surrogate, is unknown. He is the third child of the population. Okay, so why did they repeat that? That shit is stupid. Okay. Debbie Rowe, the mother of Michael's other two children. So Debbie Rowe is the mother of the other two kids. See, this is new to me because I never really looked into this. Publicly denied Blankett's biological mother following his birth and subsequent media speculation regarding his conception, right? So she's taking, she's the mother of two of the first kids, not the third one. So who the hell owns this third child? Who's the mother of this third baby?
Somebody he kidnapped.
Blanket is his son. Yeah, we got that understood, but who's the mother? They said the mother's unknown. And that's weird.
Who you telling? Who you telling?
Like,
who the fuck you telling? Like, he just went on
it. Yo, we got 30. Yo, we got 34. How the hell this shit jump from like 7 to like 34? What the hell? Are we doing something wrong here?
What?
Y'all I saw that shit happen in somebody's room. And controllers, it was a YouTuber named Controller, right? She was talking, and it was like 13 people watching, right? And then next thing you know, we're from 13 to 40, 40 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 100, 100 to 140. It maxed up to like 165 in a matter of 5 minutes. I don't understand that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like within 5 minutes, and she was literally talking about a pedophile on YouTube. And one number 13 people in there. When she got done and she was about to get off, that shit had went all the way up to like 160 and shit.
That's because motherfuckers watching her go ape shit.
I think it's bots. It's gotta be bots. But why are they coming to my channel?
Why are they doing what?
Somebody give me an official number how many people watch it. My thing's saying 43 currently.
My page is saying 1.
Refresh it.
Y'all in here with the two psychos. What's good?
Why the hell would he name? Why would he nickname? Who would nickname their kid Blanket, yo? What the fuck kind of shit is that? That sounds awkward as shit. Like, yo,
should have nicknamed them Dildo.
She said Blanket, aka Michael Jackson III, does have a different feeling. Debbie is the mother.
Doesn't have a different. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked that up. See, I'm not familiar with the mothers, and when you said Debbie Rowe, I was like, well, let me look this.
Okay, to Paris and them. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so the third child, Blanket, as we call it, they're not. That's not.
But see, this is the thing. Are any of them mixed?
I mean, I get my conspiracy theory on. I don't think that's the real Michael Jackson anyway.
Listen, bro, everybody's blowing at it, bro. Fucking none of them kids have an afro. None of that shit. None of them kids got the nigga.
Yeah, because his natural genetic code, his DNA would be.
If he's not like 6 years old with a fro this big,
yeah, they not brown. They not shit.
You know what I'm saying? If he ain't got that, nah.
Cause Joe Jackson was he was a little light skinned, but he wasn't like where your fucking genes is gonna skip over that. Cause all them
genes skip over that. The only person gene that skip over that is Drake.
Yeah, because Drake mama is actually white, and that bloodline is rich, and that makes sense. But even he had a fro. Even he had a fro.
He had a fro.
Exactly. Yeah, he had kinky hair.
Yeah. Little Drake had a kinky fro. Yeah.
Because Jewish people don't have straight hair. Not all of them anyway. So being that his dad is black, he's gonna have the little kinkiness in his head.
Well,
but it's like curly and shit.
Well, bruh,
65. There's some bots on my shit. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
And don't. Okay, this is the thing.
Floss said she's seen it tonight. It had 215 in the room with only 106 views. Don't add up. That lets you so now we're experiencing bots that are blowing the room up in numbers. So now it's making me wonder when they say that the notifications don't go out, what the fuck is that about? Like, do people know that we're live? Do people view us? Is it really 5 people? Is it really more than that? Are they playing with the view count? I mean, what? Because how in the hell is this number saying 70? And literally 5 minutes ago, it was just 7 in this bitch.
Yeah.
Because we know, everybody watching, put it in the chat room. The only way numbers skyrocket like that when a nigga going the fuck off, snapping on somebody.
Yeah.
Only time them numbers jump that fast. When you give this motherfucker, let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, the numbers skyrocket. In WrestleMania, brother, this is what I'm gonna do to you, and then the numbers just go up to 100 and shit.
I don't like that. That means you got a lot of bots. That means it's just been recorded.
Exactly. So that means, like I said, bro, they coming to get me because you got them quails and rabbits in your backyard.
Look, not even that. They coming to get us. We talking about fucking the army.
Well, they gotta come get me because they don't know your name. Unless they got a way to pull your face. What up, Mike G? What's up, bro?
Don't signal me out.
Yeah, Mike G with the Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Hood, his skull and shit.
I'm in the bushes listening. No doubt. Yeah. Keep that tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, my day one.
No doubt.
Yeah, on some real shit, man. This shit. I saw this in a girl named Controller Room. She had like 160 people.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, is her shit being shared? But I'm like, even if you share it, it ain't that many people that can come in your shit like that.
Nah. But it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? The simple fact that a lot of people listening. Shit. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't snapping and going the fuck off or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, niggas just got to shooting. You know what I mean? If it ain't no wild shit, you know what I mean? But we gonna have to come together, you know what I'm saying, and just start, you know, having these regular meetings and shit, you know what I'm saying? Have our family come together, y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all come together and we just talk about what's bothering everybody, what's going on in the world and shit. You know what I mean? Let everybody know what's going on. And you know, I'm gonna give y'all free car advice too. This is from somebody that been doing this shit for 20
tell them about your channel, but you got a channel over there.
Nah, I ain't got no channel. Y'all don't need to watch that.
Yo,
but look, on the real though, you know, we're gonna do this at least once or twice a week. We're gonna try to get it in. So y'all got any questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm your car guy and shit. You know, anything y'all need to know about vehicles, what's going on. I could probably then fix most of these vehicles over the phone. So you know what I mean? We on live, might as well do it on live too. So holla at your boy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fine.
Anybody else want to come up and talk? Y'all can come on the panel. Anybody want to come? I ain't did an open panel in a while. I had Joy up here last time.
An open
panel. Where you at? Joy, where you at? Name Moody said she need a mechanic. See, and you was talking about her name. See, she need a mechanic. You see that? You see how you fuck up the money? Name Moody need a mechanic. You see that?
Everybody need a mechanic, bro. Everybody need a mechanic, bro.
They said if you're natural and in the bushes, here I come. Lord crazy.
What that bushes is? Right here.
The bushes. What kind of bushes is that? That should say 82. You might want to put that down. So we got the government watching now. They like, oh, they got marijuana too.
What?
Go get that Huggie Pacino nigger.
It's for the cataracts.
For real.
It's for the cataracts. It's for my erectile dysfunction.
If you have erectile dysfunction,
yes, please. Lager with swamp water.
Side effects include vomiting, achy, sinuses,
diarrhea, the mouth and the head.
Yo,
tooth decay.
Tooth decay.
One eye. And no chafing.
If you experience these side effects, consult your physician immediately.
Yeah. If one nipple swells and the other one doesn't, contact us.
Yo. Yo, it should say 102. Yo, this is obviously a bot or some funny shit. We need an explanation for this shit. It said 109. Yo, this shit is crazy. So how is this happening? Like, we need answers. Can you imagine motherfuckers that get like 1,500 to 2,000 in their room? That should be probably at like 30,000 and shit.
There's so many people be watching that shit.
It really be bots like a motherfucker, yo. I know I ain't paying for shit, so watch people gonna say, you paying for your views. I'll be like, because you can really pay for that shit to look like it's 100 people watching this shit.
It's a bot. Boop, beep.
Oh, that shit went from 100 to 116, bro, just like that.
Boop, beep. That is the coup from the line. That is coup of the line. That is the sense of the line.
Sound like an old man.
Roddy Rich.
You don't know the words?
Let's say. Yeah. We finna get lazy in here in a minute, Roddy. We got you.
I don't do pedals after 140. Should have called me earlier at 1:39. Look, she on East Coast though. You on the East Coast though, so it's 12:41 where we at. And being that this is a fellow New Yorker, it'd be nice if you could do a panel with us, Miss Flawed.
What up? Rockaway in the building. All day.
Drum roll.
Vanilla Cognac Dutch.
I won't put the link out there. Let's do that.
You remember that shit from the Dave Chappelle shit?
Say
and
again.
One vanilla cognac Dutch.
Alright, so we put the link out there. I'll give y'all about a couple minutes to see who want to come on. If y'all really want to come on, we finna get up out of here because we ain't trying to be here all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't really have much to really talk about. We just want to try to do this like once a week, maybe twice. I've been trying to some real shit. I'm ratting you out, New York. So look, I've been trying to get this motherfucker to go live last weekend. Every time I call him, I say, yo,
you know what it is? All right, look. Yeah. If we can,
it was Friday, it was Saturday, and it was Sunday.
If we stay consecutive with it, I'm sure the next couple.
Nay, if you want your camera on, make sure your camera is off because I see you. I was gonna bring you on, but let me know if you don't want your camera on, make sure the camera is off. It's up to you. She's straight out here. She want to get on camera.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do it to him, baby.
If you want me to wait till you cut the camera on or cut it off, put a 1 up. I see you though. I ain't brought you in yet. I already know she hit me.
I don't know. Look, you need to get your homegirl Erica on here with the greasy titties.
Erica, who got the greasy titties?
I forgot her name.
Who? Help me out.
The one who got the titties out. Talking about she got coconut oil on her titties.
Who the fuck said that? Okay, I'm gonna bring you in, Nate. I don't know if you want to be on. Hey, how you doing, Nate? Nay Moody, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing this
I'm
early morning?
good. How y'all doing?
We doing good.
I was saying my hair. I ain't combed my hair. I ain't been out the bed all day. I was getting my beauty rest, so I'm natural. So my
Okay.
hair's all over my head. And
Perfect.
y'all looking at my
Natural.
ceiling. I'm cool.
It's all good. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know if you want your camera. Because some people be getting on. Oh, I didn't want to be on camera. Then they get caught. You know,
I don't
seeing
have a
anything.
problem being on camera. I ain't upset with the way I look.
Okay.
Ever. I'm good.
Give me a
Damn,
second, Nate.
bud.
Give me a second, Nate. New York. Who is Erica? Who is Erica with the coconut oil and shit? What are you talking about?
I don't know. She was on Facebook. I know you friends with her too. That's the reason I said it.
I had a video of her. Oh, Erica. Oh, you talking about Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah. She just
Let
started a
me ask
YouTube
you a
channel too.
question though, since she's up here, a lot of females are switching to the natural hair shit. What's going on?
The
Y'all find
chemicals
it?
are not good for us black females. I mean,
Okay,
they
y'all
have
find
ruined
it?
us from the
Yeah, that's
brain down
good.
to the feet, you know.
That's
And a lot
good.
of people don't realize the damage that it has done to us. And shit, I'm already crazy, so I was like, let me stop putting this shit in my head
Yeah.
before I
It
really
damage your
fuck up
brain.
some motherfuckers, and then I'd be in trouble. So I had to stop.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
and Nate, don't
I
get
got a
mad
friend
at
of
me.
mine. I got a friend of mine from Florida that he's supposed to be sending me a all natural hair product line called Organic Goodness out of Florida. Look him up. His name is
Okay.
Pacino Jeweler. It's all natural, all handmade, no chemicals, no preservative, and it's
And it's
like hair
called,
crack. It's like hair crack. It'll get that shit growing everywhere.
well, my shit is growing, but I
Yeah,
will support him. I
yeah,
support all
yeah, yeah,
black
yeah, yeah,
if it
yeah.
works.
Yeah,
But
it's
what you say the
definitely
product was again? Organic what?
organic goodness.
Got it. Okay.
Organic goodness.
Hey, I was getting ready to say Huggy go do that.
Organic
What they
goodness.
call them things when they do the side
Nigga, let me sing the commercial jingle, bro.
yeah,
See
there
that?
you
We
go.
we gonna
The
work
Tell them
jingle.
holler at me, New York.
we gonna work something
Organic
out. Cause look,
goodness.
I'm supposed to be
Organic
getting a
goodness.
shipment in probably at the end of the month.
You doing
Okay.
what?
I'm supposed to be getting a shipment in at the end of the month, and I got a little stand. I'm gonna put up probably the beginning of next month. I'm gonna put a little stand up. So we'll have it. I'll have it on standby because it is that good. I recommend it. It
Oh,
is that
look,
good.
girl. Hey, over here, over here. Thank you. Jeez, I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you did.
I had to
You
move my
got it.
pup. She's about to work a nerve with me. Oh,
Uh-oh.
jeez. Okay, so damn, that do that again.
Oh, do it again.
Nope,
What happened?
never mind.
What
Never
happened?
mind.
I
And
looked down.
that
What happened?
happened.
What
You better
happened?
Huggy. Get our grown folk
Oh,
business. Anyway, Michael
she over
Jackson.
checking you out in New York? Is that what's going on right now?
I
She
don't
No,
checking
blame
you out
I'm
in New York?
I'm leaning. Michael
you.
Jackson had them babies. He named both of them boys after him. That's why he's the third. One of them was the
Right?
second, and one of them was the third.
Okay.
And then they all out of control. All three of them.
Really? They spending
Yeah.
daddy's money.
Hey, they white kids like you. What you call them? Caucasian noise?
Yeah, Caucasus.
Caucus. Okay.
Caucus.
Yeah. They don't give a
Cause
damn
look,
about what's
they don't
going
have
on. They
no,
got daddy's money.
they don't have no black in them. I'm telling you.
No, they don't. We know that. Shit, they
And
know
I'm
that.
not crazy enough to believe it.
They was
Put a
like,
blanket in
we got to
my
keep this
life.
money where we can get our hands back on it. If we give it to the niggers, we'll never get it back. That's what that was about.
Wow.
I'm gonna go get Erica for you, New York. Let me see if I can bring her on
Come on,
Oh, you gonna
Erica. Here she gone.
here.
No,
Let me see.
no.
yeah, but that's not you know what I'm saying? That's I always kind of found that crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He went and got him some white kids. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you could have got you
Because
some black kids.
baby,
Nothing.
he
You could have
signed that
got you some light
contract.
skinned kids. You could have adopted Drake, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm
He signed that
saying?
contract.
That was crazy, man. I don't know why he hated himself and hated his race, hated his color, but You know.
Shit, Joe Jackson beat the shit out of him. Like, that's kind of tough, man.
That ain't got shit to do. That ain't got shit to do with his respect for him, man. That just got shit to do with you being black.
If you get a beat, you get enough beating, man. I can't explain it, but
Yeah, Joe was a son of a gun. Somebody
Joe
needed to
was
whoop his ass
motherfucker.
back then.
Yeah, but you gotta remember though, that was part of being black. Leather strap, chain, fucking what do you call it?
I don't give a damn. He abused them. We should we was all abused, but damn that man, they didn't have to tell that. We already knew what happened in the hood.
It was about 6 of them, 7 of them, 9 of them, some shit like that.
Yeah, it was a nice gang of them. Yeah. I just think it's horrible though that we got to come out and air our dirty laundry in public when these motherfuckers know what the hell they done did to us. You got to be a nasty motherfucker to fuck a man in his ass in front of his family and the whole damn neighborhood.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's bad.
And they
So Nate, what do you think about the shooting that happened in Atlanta?
The shooting that happened in Atlanta, let me tell you what happened with that shit. If you're gonna be a police officer, I'm ex-military, so take this shit into consideration. But I'm
Army.
I'm black and human first, okay? If
I did my time in the Army.
Huh?
I did my time in the Army.
I did mine too. If you're gonna be a police officer and you get your ass whooped in front of a line full of Wendy's customers, just take that shit. Because it wasn't worth killing him. Hell, evidently y'all know who he is. You got as far as giving him a DWI, what they call a field sobriety test. Mm-hmm. Let him run. If he's drunk, he ain't gonna get far. But you had to kill him. Mm-hmm. We was taught to disarm a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. If you disarm them and they running and they don't have no weapon and you trying to catch them, you don't kill them. You maim them. You hit them somewhere where it make them stop running. Because your fat ass can't catch them.
Not even that, but your ass gonna start running too. You gonna catch him.
Yeah. So I mean, that was overkill. They did not have to kill that man. They don't never have to kill, but that's what they always choose to go to because they scared.
Yeah, and it's the easiest way though. And then when they feel they got that power, they feel if they kill you, they could be having a bad day. They take that chance of killing you, thinking that they're gonna get off because they know they're gonna get off.
No, a lot of them joining that gang now. Come on, they got to get that first kill to get in the gang initiation. Come on now, we already know what it is.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, what?
They crippin'.
Where's Victorville? Let me Google that. In Ohio. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got 2 stories. We got 2 stories in the last, I want to say 48 hours, maybe 72 hours.
What's talking about?
Men found hanging from trees.
Oh yeah, that Robert Fuller. That happened some days ago.
There's another one in Ohio.
What?
Another one in Ohio. It just came up on ABC.
That's why I asked. Have y'all ran into Infax yet? Anybody hit y'all to Infax?
I meant to ask you about that. Yeah, what was that about?
Ain't nobody hip up to the No Fucking Around Coalition.
Oh, that's what they call it? Really?
It's called Infax, yeah.
I ain't never heard of that.
Oh.
Put us on
them brothers that went down to, first they called down to Brunswick, Georgia.
What's up, Lala?
And told them they was coming. And told them what they wanted to see and told them that they was coming. And when they showed up down there, them crackers got scared. They showed up in full gear with their weapons.
That's better than the Panther shit. That's just like the Panther shit. The new Black Panther shit.
The man said he went and he walked the route that they say that it took him to the point where they killed Mr. Aubrey. Yeah. He said the shit didn't even look like it looked on the man's camera. I'm saying, so what you saying? They killed him somewhere else and dropped him in that spot?
Yo. That's
There's some
creepy.
shit
See,
going
so
on.
now that I see now it make me wonder, like, are you just showing what? Oh, man, look,
There's some shit going on.
ain't no telling what the hell is going on. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this Atlanta
You
shooting
right.
the Atlanta shooting was weird because it was only one guy who clearly stated he did nothing. And
That
this
he
is
didn't do
nothing.
nothing.
Exactly. And his
Right. And
video
now
went
all of a
viral.
sudden he was sleep in his car. He was sleeping in his car and it was hanging out in the traffic lane. We didn't hear none of that earlier today, did we, Huggy? Because I looked at your
Nope.
stuff.
I got one video from a dude on Facebook who was there, and I got another video from another person that was there as well. But this white guy
Yeah,
just
I just
he did nothing. This is just 20 minutes. I'm like, he was just
and
trying to
he sounded like
overtalk
he
the
was
other guy.
right, overkill. He was really trying to get his point out there. So, it's a mess. But the whole thing in the nutshell is they better be careful what they ask for.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
it's some folks out here that ain't playing with them.
Not playing. Not playing.
Just like oh boy, what was his name? The guy that what's his name? The comedian. We just talked about him.
Dave
Dave
Chappelle?
Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. I think he did. They call it 846.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody knew that that man was fighting for justice for people that were being abused by the police department out there in LA. And he went in there and stood up for him, so they fired him. And to get even with him, they called the Navy and told him, "Hey man, we just fired him and we suggest you do the same." And they fired him without even giving him a chance to defend himself. So he done lost two means of taking care of his family all in one swoop because
I
he
got
stood
you.
up
Is
and
the
stood.
Dave Chappelle shit on Netflix?
Yeah,
It's
it's on
on
Netflix.
YouTube. But
Oh, it's
yeah,
on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube
it's on
now.
YouTube. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta watch.
If you don't
Yeah,
mind, you can post a link in the chat if you can.
okay, well, they had just that segment. They didn't have the whole
The whole special.
comedy yeah, they didn't have the whole special. They just had
Oh, I'm
that.
finna go download that shit. I can get it though.
What is it? Is it a Netflix special or?
It's on Netflix.
I think it is because I think he's
'Cause I
in
got that's
contract
what I'm
with.
saying. 'Cause, I got Netflix. I be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I got Netflix. So I
Right.
was definitely,
Huggy, did you
I was
say can the bots hit the hit the like button?
yeah,
Yeah, tell the bots they just sitting around. Can y'all just at least hit the damn, hit the damn, like button? If y'all sitting around this motherfucker.
yeah. Hit the like
They
Yeah,
not
button.
hitting the dislike button. I appreciate that.
Subscribe.
so we're having an issue because everybody going around hollering Black Lives Matters. They need to change that name. They don't even need to spit that shit out their mouth because Black Lives Matters is funded by a racist who is backdooring the blacks and funding the Democrats on the sly. And everybody's running behind that movement. I ain't donating a dime, and you'll never hear me say it. But they need to get rid of it and find another slogan because that one's killing us. That's why you can't tell the infiltrators from us.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now what's gonna happen is this is why I said if you cause enough chaos, you don't know what's real, and then next thing you know, you'll be seeing things that were real that
Yeah.
weren't fake, and then you'll be seeing things that you thought were real were really fake, then they're really real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now you don't
That's
know
the
what
same
to
shit
believe.
but that's the same shit we were talking about earlier though. You know what I'm saying? How that dude could have been an actor.
You said a dude could have
What
been
are you
what?
doing? Stop.
You
The
said a
dude could
dude
have
could have
been
been
what?
what? New York?
I'm saying that's what we were talking about earlier when you said that the dude could have been an actor.
No, he is an actor. He could have been shit.
I'm gonna say could have been an actor.
He is an
So,
actor.
so which one you talking about?
I cannot
Atlanta?
let you tell my audience something that's not true. He is an actor.
Oh,
This
you're
is a
talking
fact.
about George
We're talking about Derek.
Derek who?
Derek Chauvin.
Oh, he's an actor? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. 100%.
He ain't the
Him,
same
him and
guy.
the other guy. Him and the other guy. And the
They're
mugshot is
not
not the same as the guy that had the knee on the neck.
right. They not the same guy. They definitely not the same guy. I don't even care if you pull them from rookie pictures. They still not the same guy.
And I don't mean to, you know, I love my girl Chase the Truth, but she's in denial that that's the same person. She really believes that's the same person. And I'm like,
Well,
well, you can argue all you want about that headline being the same and the
so
ears
she'll
line.
believe, so just like you could say about us. People believe anything that media say, and the media is ran by them. All aspects of it.
And that's
Yeah.
100% the truth, though.
Hmm.
If you go back and I
God.
forgot who did it, but somebody did a comparison of all the different media outlets, and at one point in time, they were all saying the same exact thing.
I seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They crazy. They just running out of shit to do and say to us, and they just don't know. They ask from a hole in the ground, and they know their time is running out. So they figure, well, let's take as many of them with us as we can when we go. And I think that's just where they at right now.
And
Mm.
that's the reason we're gonna start doing this a couple of times a week.
Flawed to perfection. I feel what you're saying. If it's the same person, why a younger mugshot shown? Because they always do that to add chaos and confusion into the situation. Because we're not talking about what he used to look like. We're talking about the here and now, the one that had the actual knee on the neck. That's the picture they should have showed us. But they do
Yeah.
that with all of them folks. They show us a younger version of them, and they only do that with our kids when they missing. They always show the youngest version of the kid they can get before they show you what they look like now, just in case somebody seen that baby with
Believe it or
somebody that
not,
wasn't supposed to have it.
believe it or not,
The
that
pro
what you
the
said
pro
right
the,
there.
hold on. The problem with that is that the mugshot is not a younger version of him because the
Right.
hairline is like
It's
more like
different.
oval in the front and it stretches out further toward the forehead compared to the
Hmm.
other one. Unless it's
Hmm.
got a perfect ass hairline cut.
Why
You know what I'm saying?
why y'all think we didn't get to see them fuckers do the perp walk?
Do the purple what?
The perp walk.
Mm.
They didn't bring them out. We ain't see them when they arrested them. We ain't see them in the courtroom getting arrested or none of that. We ain't see
Ah,
none of that.
they're waiting. They got to get it together. They probably trying to find the actor. They're probably trying to get Derek in a safe place so they can really put it together and act out the case because I
They
don't
should
think
have
none
had
of this
all
shit is
that shit
real.
together before they did it though.
Right.
But you got to admit, Minnesota is kind of hard to really get that together right now. But maybe they're gonna do the case. They could do this case somewhere else and have people thinking that it's in Minnesota. Set up a whole fucking group of people, fake media, and pretend like this is real and
Yeah. Pretend
because
like they
all this.
actually went to court.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been telling people all the time about the Tupac shit. Like that rape case was fake because that's not the same girl that Vlad presented to the world today. That's not the same
Mm.
girl.
And besides that, Tupac not dead.
What? No.
Tupac ain't dead. Biggie is, but Pac ain't. And if I
Absolutely.
told you how I knew, you would probably tell me that I was crazy. So I'm not gonna do that.
Tell us how you
Yeah.
knew. They
No,
think you
Mm-mm.
crazy already. You
if
can't
that's
turn
the
back
case,
now.
he owe me money because I bought that Remember T-shirt. I want
Rest
my
in peace,
Yeah,
Tupac.
the Ravens, Firefly. Yeah, the Ravens. Thank you,
It's over,
sweetheart.
I want my money, fool. You owe me $15. And taxes.
$15.
Right.
That's
Tax.
all.
Yeah.
Charge it to the game and move on, baby.
And I
It's
saw and I saw
$15.
and I saw one of these little goofy ass little young ass, YouTubers. I ain't gonna say her name. I'm sick of these people with their conspiracies. You did that's the same officer. And I'm like, yo, you the same person that just found out 3 years ago that anything could be fake. You've never heard of the word psyop, hoax, false flag until 2018. We ain't gonna say 17 because in the 2017 of the Kanika shit, nobody was really understanding that. That shit is foreign to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
until you really grasp the understanding of how the world operates, you're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna get it. You're gonna be naive. You're gonna be, closed-minded. I've been doing this shit since 2010, and I ain't been doing videos until 2013, 2012. This is nothing new to me. We've seen this type of shit 1,000 times.
Yeah, we have. History just repeats itself. Either you learn your lesson and graduate, or you repeat that shit.
And then there's always a surprise ending.
What's
and an alternate ending.
Yeah.
That's what it is. There's always a surprise ending.
Real talk. So motherfuckers gotta grow. Like don't anybody want to learn more? I don't want to just sit back and just think, I learned enough. I want to learn something new every day.
You remember when that white chick went up in the house and shot the black dude in the apartment building? The one that she had the relationship with, but lied and said she thought he had broken the house or some shit, the police officer. That was fucked up.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was fucked up.
Now, go back to it. What if that's real, but what if the other girl that's supposed to get killed was real too? Because they're downplaying that in the media. They don't talk about it a lot. So that could be real too. Are we back, Nick?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so what if that's real too? Because they don't talk about it.
No, they don't talk about that.
Yeah, they don't talk about that.
Let me tell you something they don't talk about. They don't talk about all our shit they got hidden in the Vatican. Why don't they talk about that shit?
Exactly.
That would really.
And Biggie on that table is not, and now my views went down to 8. So I guess the box went away. And didn't give me my likes. They ain't even give me my likes, yo. Fuck y'all. Anyway.
We gotta change the conversation. We gotta talk about somebody high profile in order for them to jump back on here. I tell you,
Larry Sinclair, come back.
The algorithm shit.
Larry Sinclair, like Candyman.
Man, talk about a rapper. Who's the snitching rapper?
6ix9ine.
Yeah,
they ain't got him yet.
You got it.
I think that's that's kind of hard to understand because you want to say that's an agent, but how is this even being done? Like, how are you going in the hood and you're able to fellowship with gang members who are really gang members who have built a name in the streets of New York? Mainly in Harlem. That's where the 9 trades come from, right? Harlem, right? Am I right? Mm-hmm. So this dude built his name off of gang affiliation, and he became this big name rapper, did shit with them, and got them caught up in crimes, and then got them caught up in having them arrested for kidnapping him.
The nigga even got that Jim Jones.
Yeah, Murder Mail, like, man, them motherfuckers, Murder Mail ain't nothing to fuck with. I know that, and I ain't from up there.
He gonna get me fitted with the fish strip. What's the nigga, the young thug? He gonna send thug at
you. Right, Firefly. But it's not Biggie that's still alive. It's Pac.
Wait a minute, it's not showing me my comment.
She said Biggie was still alive too, so I'm like,
No, I don't think Biggie's alive, but I know Pac's still alive.
All I know is Biggie on that autopsy table had a head full of hair.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. That motherfucker had a crispy ass bald fade in that damn Suburban. That's all I know.
Are you sure they didn't have his scalp peeled back and made it look like hair?
I think he had a head full of hair. That nigga had a damn near, he had a Kobe Bryant fro down there. Not to mention, the funeral looks sketchy. No,
yeah. Why George Floyd have a closed casket, y'all?
Because he's not real.
He's probably not in the
fucking. Not real. He ain't in there.
Probably scared that somebody might dig his shit up, dig his body up.
Ain't nobody gonna dig him up. He ain't in there. I'm with her.
He's scared somebody gonna dig him up.
Right.
He ain't in there.
It's gonna be the KKK.
Grave diggers.
Up. Have them sitting like
grave
this,
robbers.
and they taking pictures with the nigga.
You something else.
He ain't in there, man. And that's why the class is closed. He's not in there. He just said something. On top of that, when you think about the fact that it being a closed casket, they like he got shot in the face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Security.
But I go back to the Jolie Musa thing. They had they cremated her and then got caught snitching and saying that they were gonna have a funeral in Memphis, and then next thing you know, it went from being a funeral to we're gonna have a funeral in Virginia? Virginia, right? Virginia.
Somebody moved around so many times.
Yeah, they had a funeral in Virginia, but they didn't say it was gonna be a viewing or something like that, or some type of memorial. They said a funeral, and I think because I was trying to get him to say it was gonna be like an open casket or whatever, but if I can remember, did he say yes? I think he said yes, but then he called himself and said memorial service or something like that. I got to go back and watch my own damn video. I don't remember exactly what he said.
Yeah, man.
But I know when I went to the funeral home here, that dude he said we didn't get no information yet. And he was kind of looking at me kind of like, why is he here asking questions? I'm like, I'm in there asking questions because I got the right to ask them. Like, the funeral home is here. You know, E&J Ford over there at Riverside. Right down the house, right down the street where you stayed at. On Preston, remember?
Yeah.
Everybody know what E&J Ford is right there on Riverside.
Yeah. In one of the hottest neighborhoods in Memphis.
Yeah, the hottest spot, like right there on Parkway and Parkway and 3rd.
Okay, Firefly. That's like the third time I heard that. I haven't had a chance to research it yet. You care to enlighten us about him dying in Texas years ago? Because I do remember seeing the little girl say,
"Oh, we talking about George?
My daddy." What the little girl say? She said, "My daddy." She said, "My daddy did something in the world," and I'm like, "How could she say that?" And the man just died. When she was sitting on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, it was an attorney that put the info out there.
What, that he passed 3 years ago?
Yeah, he said whoever this George Floyd guy that's supposed to be in that video, he died 3 years ago. He was the attorney of George Floyd. This is what he said.
Oh, wow.
Now, all I know is that this attorney is lying. They should have been on his ass suing him, and the family has not said anything. And I wanna also mention that Steven Jackson has, to my knowledge, do you remember New York if he ever said anything about social injustice before this happened?
I don't remember nothing about social injustice.
There is no coincidence.
I just remember that motherfucker was playing for the Spurs, and I think that was like his biggest season.
Yeah.
Indiana and San Antonio, like once a year, maybe each year.
Who are you talking about? That guy that's supposed to be his twin?
Yeah, Steven Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know his dad is a Mason. Steven Jackson.
Here we go.
Oh, we got the picture.
I ain't saying that he ain't, but we're gonna have to agree to disagree on some of this Mason shit that y'all be talking. That's all I got to say.
What you mean?
Because what I mean.
Yeah, what you mean? I'm asking what you mean.
Everybody always wants to throw the Masons up in this shit. Like these motherfuckers need the Masons to be evil.
I ain't saying they gotta be evil, so they be.
No, I'm talking about the. Listen, Huggie.
Okay.
I talk about the white folks. They don't need the Masonry to be evil. They evil in themselves.
White people are Masons too.
Oh, Huggie, are you gonna listen?
No, are you saying that white people are Masons?
No, I'm saying they stole that shit. That's our original shit.
I get all that, like the black Jews, like the black people, original Jews too.
Don't even say black Jews.
No, I'm just saying, like the black people of the world, most of them, not because everybody, right? But the original Jewish people are black, right? but all of the black people aren't Jewish.
Right.
So I go back to say this: are there not any pale-faced Jewish people?
No, they're not supposed to be.
Not supposed
Those are
to
the
be,
fake
but are
ones.
they?
They are.
It's
They're
just
made
like
up
the
ones,
Italians, like the Italians that used to be melanated people, right?
Yeah.
And they're not melanated no more, correct?
No, correct.
Exactly. However, let's go back to the whole Mason thing. Aren't there not white people who practice Freemasonry?
Yeah.
All right. Aren't there not groups of people who practice Freemasonry? And there are groups of white people and black people alike in Masonry.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we understand that, let's call it what it is. Let's not just sweep it up the rug because they're white people.
Right. Right.
So I go back to say this: Stephen Jackson's dad is a Mason, and that's questionable always.
Just because he's a Mason?
Absolutely.
Well, they say they do rituals and stuff like that, and for elevation within. They say they do rituals and stuff like that, and I had to get me out another phone so I could pay attention to shit.
What is it? Most of them were presidents. Well, most of the presidents were Masons or skulls and crossbones, right?
Yeah, the presidents is a bloodline. They are related, except for one of them.
Who? Donald Trump?
No, not that fool. What did they say his name was? I just watched that thing the other day.
Barack Obama.
Did he say Wallace? No, not Barack. They all related. It's a bloodline. They all connected to that bitch that sit on the throne across the seas that's taking the money out of our pockets. Because we pay everything.
Everybody.
You mean the Federal Reserve in the UK?
People don't know who we're in debt to. One motherfucker say the gross national debt and all this other shit. The gross national debt is how much we owe fucking England. Well, we could go over there and squash them, but we owe them money, so. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hold on,
yeah, where'd you go?
Hold on, drop down and come back then. I don't know what happened. What's on my name?
I can hear you.
You hear him now? Okay, say something, New York.
He just staring at us.
Free.
Yeah. Hello?
Can you hear New York?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear him, but his lips ain't moving.
How you figure that?
Oh, you frozen up. Okay, drop down there and come back. You freezing up.
If you say so. But no, that's my phone that I'm looking at. We can still talk. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, good. Go ahead, New York. Say it again.
What was I saying?
Is you high?
He did just roll up.
Don't get me on that one.
Okay, well, we go to the next topic. That was too funny.
No, we were talking about, you know what I'm saying, the bloodline of the presidents and shit, and that was being
right. Okay.
And I'm tripping because, like, how did people like the quote unquote conspiracy people come up with and that's not his brother, the George Floyd. I'm like, that dude said that was his twin. He called him the brother twin. That's what he said. So how they blaming the people for this? You know what I'm saying?
Who, Steve or his actual brother?
Steven Jackson said that. He said
because he know he sacrificed that boy.
Absolutely.
Come on now. He sacrificed him.
At best case scenario, he sacrificed him. And all of this shit is as I say, which Nate might not like this. This is Masonic business at work. Actor, recording actor, the whole entire thing is staged, and possibly whoever this dude is not him, or it could be, where Floyd is probably somewhere else.
This is their poor ass attempt to write history. Ain't they fucking it up?
They fucked up 9/11. All they did was blow up a bunch of shit. They ain't use no planes.
Right.
Thank you.
But you get what I'm saying though, right?
I get what you're saying.
Somewhere some kids gonna read about this shit in a history book, and I bet you it won't be no way the way it actually happened in our eyes that they write it in the book. Cause I'd be ashamed to write some shit like that and put my name to it. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Stop. There's some wicked ass people.
Right.
Are you talking, Mama? She's sitting up here talking to me, Huggy. She stared me out of my pie and my chicken and scalloped potatoes. Don't get too close. Down.
Where did New York go? Did New York just pass out? Where you go?
He stepped away from the camera.
Hey,
Sit
he
down.
probably high as shit right now.
Sit. Lay down, Bella. Lay down. Stop. She wants some attention. Every time I start talking, she acts just like a little kid. Boy, I want to.
Oh, you back.
That's
right
like that's like Tank. I just went and put him in the kennel.
She getting ready to make her way into the kennel because she don't want to be still.
He's so big, he shook the nightstand TV doing this move. I said, oh, come on, let's go.
Before he knock over something, huh?
Yeah. So what was going on? I just stepped off for a second.
There you go. Firefly. The little girl said, my daddy changed the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how she don't even know about her. They according to her mother, they hadn't explained to this child that her daddy was dead yet. When she was doing all these interviews, but she's sitting up on top of her daddy's shoulders being twirled around talking about my daddy changed the world. Where y'all get that shit from? Y'all forgot to put the shit in order or something? Y'all
remember that fat white girl that said that she was the baby mama? She's like, just killed the father of my kids. So I was like, yeah, that's a white girl. She didn't say baby daddy.
That's the crazy shit about it, though. That shit became a spectacle so quick.
And one more thing on that the crazy thing about that George Floyd stuff, when they interviewed their his siblings, they were shape-shifting. They look like some reptilians sitting up on the stage. You ain't seen the video?
I need to look at that again. Maybe I missed it. I seen it once.
when they were being interviewed and they was like, well, who do you have there with you? I think they might have been at home being interviewed. They was the three of them sitting in them chairs in front of a camera. And they were doing a live interview. Yeah. And they were shape-shifting like nobody's business. That's just like the news report I watched on. Was that your stuff, Huggie?
Oh, that could have been news.
I watched it on somebody's channel today where the news reporter was giving his report. Oh, that was Riz's channel. And when he got down to the last few words, his second set of eyes showed in his
You mean the people that practice Scientology, the Nation of Islam? You talking about that Riz?
No, I don't watch him.
I was just fucking with you because when you said Riz, I said, oh, they practice Scientology.
I didn't say Riz, I said Riz.
Riz. Oh, okay, Riz.
Just Riz. Yeah, Riz.
I want to know about this channel. Who is this?
Riz Muerte.
Yeah, put me on game. Who is it?
He on YouTube. He does the anomalies in the clouds, where you see the ships and stuff in the clouds that I have been telling you about. You kind of looking at me kind of strange.
Riz, how you spell that? Riz.
R-I-Z. Space M-U-E-R-T-E. M-U-E-R-T-E.
Okay, I got it.
So who is that? That's a Scientology dude?
No, it's not no Scientology.
That's not Riz. Riz is Islam. I know who that is.
Oh, okay.
He real cool. He real intelligent, but he with the nation, man. I just can't trust the motherfucker.
Man.
Long handle spoon, the motherfucker.
Oh. Yeah.
You talking about the white girl flawed to perfection? Cause she disappeared real quick.
I'm gonna put his link in the chat room for y'all.
You talking about the fake baby mama?
No, the white girl, George Floyd's girlfriend.
Oh,
She dipped real quick. I guess she
yeah.
said she got her cash and she was out.
Oh yeah.
And you'd be
Yeah,
surprised. I used to go on the website and look at them crisis actors because they used to show them on the website. I don't know if they still do, but I used to look and
like
see
Derek
which
Chavez.
ones I could see. Like who?
Like Derek.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because they do
Mr. Sandy
hire
Hook.
them. Oh, is that where he was at too?
Sandy Hook, Boston bombing, and he's possibly the cash cab actor. Look like him too. No bullshit. Look just like him.
He looked like all of them people.
Absolutely.
Get
What you
out of
trying to
here.
say? They looking like
Same
No, he's
hairline,
an actor.
same features and everything. Absolutely.
He's an actor. They actually hire crisis actors and people. They was like, how you think they get these scenes and shit worked out that they be enacting when they be doing like Event 201.
We going over New York here, and I don't think you know about Event 201. You know what that Event 201? New York?
what?
You know anything about Event 201?
Who?
You know anything about Event 201?
Event 201?
Yeah, about the simulation of 65 million people supposed to die from the coronavirus that they had back in October last year.
Nah.
Yeah, they had
about 201 was lower level.
I know downtown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Event 201 is a simulation that they had in about the Wuhan coronavirus, and it took place in October 18th of last year, and it said 65 million people supposed to die from coronavirus.
Yeah, that was a case study or some bullshit.
Right, and they did like a press conference and everything.
It wasn't no case study; it was a simulation.
Press conference,
yeah,
and
that's basically what it was. It was and they did it. They even did it during President Obama's during his time in presidency. They did one too, where they did the same exact thing. Where it was, but see, at that time, President Obama they put some kind of defense in place.
Yeah, I did put it in.
Nobody believed him that was never going to happen. So, well, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Marshall, what up?
Like, who was that said that? She said you can go on Craigslist and buy them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they hire them people to do them scenes and stuff, and we just never know when they actually pulling the wool over us because they all actors, like Huggie said. They actors and actresses.
Yeah.
And they here to do harm to us by any means necessary.
Yeah. Which goes back to what I said. The Masonic people, the Freemasons, order out of chaos is their philosophy. Do you agree, Nate?
No, that wasn't our philosophy, but that might be theirs, but that's not ours. So
what are you?
I'm an Eastern Star.
Okay. I kind of figured that. I didn't want to just assume. So
I'm gonna see you in all of that white.
So
Hi.
I'm gonna see you in all of that white.
You being messy?
All right, so you're an Eastern Star.
Yeah.
How do you have a problem with white people? You follow under a principle that they created. Since they hijacked it, right?
They hijacked it, but it wasn't their principle. That's our birth-given principle. Okay. That's a birthright.
How long you been
can't join no lodge. That's a birthright.
How long you been at Eastern Star?
And there's another thing.
Hold on, New York. How long you been at Eastern Star?
Oh man, Huggie. Let's see. Maybe. Where the hell was I? That was in 99. shit. I guess about a good 25 years.
Okay.
Stop.
I know a lady named Miss Sophia. That was an Eastern Star.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I used to fix the vehicles.
I'm not active right now because I was between two states and I couldn't make up my mind which state I wanted to be in. So I just, hadn't went into no house. But this
that was my
bullshit
next
that they.
question. I was gonna ask you where you stationed at, because if you don't want to tell me, I know you won't. If you would.
No, I'm not. I'm not active.
Okay. I didn't know you
But
could just become inactive. I didn't know that was a thing. So that's a thing.
oh yeah, that's a thing.
So
Yeah.
what you have to do to become active?
Find a house and join the membership.
Okay. What are the advantages? I might want to tell my sister to become an ASUS star.
We do a lot of charity work in the neighborhoods. We feed the folks that ain't got no food. We shelter the homeless. We pay folks' bills that ain't got money to meet their bills. We do all kinds of stuff.
That's nice. That's nice. Y'all throw events too, right?
Yeah, we throw events.
Yeah.
What's the advantages? Because those are advantages for the public. What are the advantages for her to join? Because she could do that without the ASUS star.
Well, she can do it without the stars. She can do it. But advantages? I didn't go into it for any advantages.
So there's no promises here?
No.
No benefits? Just join
No.
Other than being part of a huge organization.
Yeah, like, okay, to be a part of a group to do charity work, I can do that virtually by myself, or anybody can do that by themselves.
That's true.
You can't do it like you can with a force behind you.
The force. What do you mean by force? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the force? So that we into Star Wars territory. What's the force?
These associations, especially Eastern Stars, Masons, and a lot of these associations are huge. I mean, the ability to raise funds and to be marches and just the availability to do a lot of stuff being attached to an organization is way better. It's way better. It's easier to mobilize people. Say you need $300. 300 people for a certain event to help you put something up or something like that. You got that. You know what I'm saying? You need 150. You know what I'm saying? Not everything you're going to be able to do by yourself. You ain't going to be out there handing out flyers. You know what I'm saying? Out there making the sandwiches, pouring the Kool-Aid, pouring the Kool-Aid.
I need a Jim Jones.
I got you. But, you're not going to be out there doing all this shit by yourself. So it's good to have,
Miss Quiet Storm, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, but if your grandmother had a ring, y'all shouldn't have gave that ring to nobody, because we purchase our own regalia. Don't nobody give us nothing.
Now I'm gonna just go keep it real with you. I met about 10, 12 Eastern Stars my whole life, and they never told me anything past this. But charity work, we fellowship, we go out and we're like friendly, and we do things with people. So what else is the advantages? Like, what's the benefit other than that? Can you give me more?
No, you don't need any more.
Humility.
I wouldn't say. I would say that would be good enough. Just the fact that they go out and help their community would be. Just the fact that they go out their way. These are people that could be doing a million other things, but they're out there helping their community. Like, that's beautiful. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, if that was just the basis of it, if they just sat on the corners and gave sandwiches to poor people, that would be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? These people are dedicated to doing, work in their community, which
we made sure that the kids had different things to do throughout the summer so that they would, wouldn't be out in the streets getting in trouble and stuff. Yeah. It was charity. It's like you practice humility. In other words, You do for those who have not.
Which is good.
It made me feel good to be able to help somebody. And I know you could do that without a group.
If everybody was like that, we'd be all right.
That's the
Yes,
thing.
we
What you
will.
just said is exactly that, because I've done that, and I'm not a Mason. I'm not even a part of no group. I got with friends, and we mentored boys for 3 consecutive summers between 2000. I want to say around the year I met New York, or 2010, 12-ish, around that time. From there to like 2000, I want to say 16.
Bruh, you an Eastern, bruh, you an Eastern Star.
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys that I knew was a Mason, but
see,
we
that's what
weren't
I'm talking
Mason.
about, though. But
I wasn't a Mason at all.
though. That's beautiful. That's something good.
Yeah, because it's no different than just getting together, just doing that. But
I don't care how they doing it. I don't care why they doing it. You understand? But they doing good. You feel me? And if you're doing good, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but good gonna come from that. So, you know, more power to them. If I see you, if I gotta drop something in a cup, in a stack, whatever, I'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the business. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it just because I'm out here and I see the need and I see the want. So thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you. And I still help people, you know. I have to stay away from folks, but I still help people. Cause I'm old school and I see a lot of stuff that these young ones are doing. I'm not saying all young ones do it, but the ones that be in the area that I'm in, and I have to take a walk because you can't say nothing to them. You can't. They're non-approachable. I mean, you can't even try to talk to them on any level because they got this chip on their shoulder. I'm like, man.
Speaking as one of the young ones, I'm only 44. You know,
What you trying to say?
Yeah, but
what you trying to say? You playing with that number 25?
Nah.
Yeah, you are. You playing with that number.
I ain't gonna do that to you.
He think he's slick, Huggie.
But you know what it is, man? It's just motherfuckers stop beating their kids and let them run wild. And by the time you figure out it's too late, you done been out there doing what the hell you been doing. It's too late.
It's a combination of that though, because on one hand, you had
shot 5 people and now he's in jail. Now what you gonna do?
Well, let his ass sit.
Basically.
Because if he went and shot somebody, I wouldn't go get his ass. Because he ought to know better. Shit. I'll put my house up, lose my car, fuck up my job. I ain't getting ready to do all of that.
Look, and the funny part about it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy my mama did do all of that stuff for me.
She came and got your ass out of jail.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, right, that several times, you know what I'm saying? I was in the street. I was really in the street. All the bullshit I was really doing. But I matured out to be something completely different. I have a garden. You know what I'm saying? I drink wine. You know what I'm saying?
You got to put that aggression somewhere.
Yeah, aggression. Anyway,
if you out in the streets thugging, you full of aggression.
It's either that or trying to prove something. You feel me? Because it was situations where people would come and get me to do violent shit because they knew I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
And you went.
Yeah, because
you didn't have a choice in the matter.
I had a choice in the matter, but I had this thing where they would come. They would come, but it was a double-edged sword. They would come and be like, yo, free, yo, such and such, such and such. Come on, let's go. I know you gonna go with me, because ain't none of these other pussy-ass niggas gonna go with me. I know you
so they guilted you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? You been handling shit out here, so I know you gonna come with me. Let's go. And I'll suit up and we'll go. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people came at me with that type of situation and shit. You know what I mean? Because, you know, A lot of people ain't, you know.
Go ahead on Firefly.
You know, that shit is hard out
there. He forgot he's drinking. Hey, what kind of wine are you sipping tonight?
I don't admit to nothing. I've been in the shit too long. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the streets too long. I ain't gonna never admit no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But every time somebody asked me to go, I would go. You know what I'm saying? We could be going to buy sneakers, nigga. It don't matter. The fuck is you saying? No matter that. Don't have to come back out. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. I'm that dude. I would go. And that's just because I had a chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? They would come at me like, yo, I know you're going to do it because nobody else going to do it. You feel me? So that's what caused me to be in the street, caused me to get locked up, shot 6 times, whole bunch of shit. You feel me? So, you know, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I almost lost my life over dumb shit several times.
Well, you know I'm glad you woke up.
Come on. I've been woke up. I got girls. I got girls.
Yeah.
I got baby girls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice. Now you see me sipping wine and planting tomatoes and shit.
Planting tomatoes?
Yeah. Tomatoes, onions, cabbages.
Eggplant. Cucumbers.
Anything green.
Anything green. Okay, I got you. Green food.
Kale, spinach. All that shit.
Huggie, what are you doing?
I think Nate likes you, New York.
Nobody like me, dog.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. That's so ugly.
That's how I feel. I feel like nobody likes me, bro.
Oh,
it's not that.
Aww.
It's hard to like me, even harder to love me.
You could only like somebody if you know somebody. Get to know me and love me.
Most of them take the time to even know you.
Get to know me and love me. Fuck liking.
People think they know you, and then when they do know you, they don't like you.
Oh, really?
Everybody love me, Playboy.
You just said don't nobody like you. See, I mean what I said. I say what I mean. You don't.
I said love me. I don't need no love. I need love.
Did the ninja get loud, sassy? Hey, stop that. Y'all have to excuse me. I hope I ain't making too much noise on this end. I gotta let the pup out.
It's soft over there.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
We're posted 2 a.m. where we at. Where New York is at. I don't know where Nate is at.
It's 2 a.m. I'm good. Shit, you know I don't sleep, Huggie. So
between me and everybody on here, I'm at work. So.
Oh, you are.
I gotta move around and act like I'm doing some work.
You got a little nice and cool off out here.
Look, I got a little activity behind me. Somebody woke up finally.
Who is that? I can't see. I'm outside on the porch, on the patio, rather. That was another thing. They never did get to the bottom of that baby that got killed on that patio, did they?
What baby got killed on the patio?
I can't remember who did the story. There was a little boy. He was sitting on the patio with his daddy doing TikTok or doing a live or something, and stray bullet allegedly hit him from off the ground. Some females supposedly in the parking lot fighting. Been a while ago. I got some. I need to go back through some old stories that I had never heard a follow up of, how the end result came out. But that one right there, that was so weird, because everybody was talking about the trajectory of how the bullet would have come up on the patio and hit him, and where they said it hit him in order to kill him. So basically they was trying to say that, come on, BB, let's go. Out. Thank you. That his daddy possibly was playing with a gun on the patio and shot him. and blamed it on the kids that was fighting downstairs. That was what was trying to come out in the wash, but I don't know how it washed because, like I said, I'll be watching so many videos.
But that's the crazy thing. If they're on the patio, how would the bullet come up through the patio and hit them?
Well, that's what they was trying to say, that it came up to the second floor and struck the little boy and killed him. And I don't know if the second floor had just railing or what, but that's what it was. Then they was trying to say that the baby was a victim of circumstance because his daddy was messing with one of the girls, and the girl come over there to confront, and then it come out to be something totally different. They were saying that the girl took some homies over to this girl's house fight while she was babysitting her cousin's kids. That was the story. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to
send it to me. I need to look into it. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that on my stuff too. That's crazy.
Well, we're gonna sign off, and hopefully tomorrow.
We signing off?
Yeah, it's almost 2. I gotta go do some work.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's right. You sure did say that.
Yeah, I've been sitting here too long so far. But I don't care. So, but I do.
I know you're gonna get your work done anyway.
All night.
Well, handle your biz. I'm going
to New
look
York.
it up for you and I'll send it to you.
All right, Nate. I appreciate you having me on. We appreciate you coming on New York. I appreciate you coming on tonight. It was good to have you on the panel. Have I ever had you on the panel before?
Who, me?
Nate? Yeah, you.
No.
Oh,
yeah, no. First time.
First time? Okay.
No, not since the Kanika Jenkins stuff.
Oh, God, not that shit again. We were on the panel for a week straight on that shit.
A week? Yeah. Man, you better try a whole, how many years, Huggie?
Man, it's too long. Almost 3.
I could only do it for a week. It was Kanika Jenkins, and then somebody said something about the organs. I was like, oh, shit, more shit.
Yeah, organ harvesting.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Yeah, the foot in the freezer wasn't hers. It belonged to another person. Yeah, it was deep. Yeah. It was real deep. It was sad, but it was deep.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I might just go live tomorrow evening, and I want to talk about that Moody, Alabama police thing and give an update on that and break down some.
Moody, Alabama.
Yeah, I know, right? Moody, Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was waiting because I had ran across that today. It came across my feed. It wasn't yours, but the story did, and I didn't look at it, but I should have to see what update was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they said the police officer died.
Yeah, he died, and the 2 people, the black guy and the girl, and the boyfriend and girlfriend, and nobody knows them on social media, which is odd.
But wow. This is the one that was at the hotel, and the clerk was supposed to be at work at the gas station or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on track.
Yeah, like only one. It's one lady that claimed that she knew this guy since he was a kid, and it's only one person that said they knew him. Nobody else said free this guy or free that girl or nobody. My cousin, my friend, nobody.
Ain't heard nothing, huh?
Just one person claiming, and this person that knew him since he was a baby or knew his mom. She only had 25 friends with no picture.
Wow.
I'm still waiting on her to check the inbox.
He's in custody?
She never responded to me on a news article on Facebook. The news posting never responded to my comment because I said, you're the only person on social media that claimed you knew this girl or the guy. I said, how do you know him? And you're the only person that said this. No response, and never checked my inbox. So I'm waiting. That's why I really hope. I was really just taking time, hoping that the person would contact me or say something back, and they haven't. So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, with the American.
Know his mom. That shit is weird. You're the only one saying that. I went through every comment, every post, everything. I went through Google searches, comment sections. But I'll get into that tomorrow night, though.
Okay, baby.
But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I couldn't say I appreciate y'all having me because I'm always on somebody else's shit. I never have a camera. So
Well, we used to
there.
have them quite frequently. I mean, maybe you'll see change in the weather. We start having some more. How about that?
See, I'm able to do it because StreamYard is working on your. You can do it on your phone now. So
checking in, checking out, la.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, she said pretty girls to the dance floor.
Pretty girls to the parking lot.
Right. That's Huggie shit right there. Checking in, checking out.
Yeah. And next time on Love Connection, Name Moody in New York.
Right. Wait a minute, what?
I might finally get plugged in.
Somebody that can say, Huggie?
But hit me up, Nate. I'll make sure I see about New York. You know, hollering.
Don't forget, Free. I need a mechanic. I need you to put a motor in my vehicle. Yeah, I need a mechanic for real. You thought I was joking? I got rid of the one I had. He wasn't acting right.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I got you though.
I got several cars I need work on now. Don't play.
No problem. No problem. Always professional, good work, fast work, dependable. Warranty.
But you can't replace motors, right?
Everything.
Okay, so I might have to transport you to where the vehicle is so you can fix it.
Transport me? Why would you have to transport me?
It ain't in Memphis, damn it.
Oh, good Lord.
I don't know if you want to put that out where you at. I'll leave it up to you email me and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe when I go on vacation.
Firefly. No, I am not from New York. Firefly says she needs you to build an engine. Oh, I just want one replaced. I don't want to trust the one that I got in there. So you're right. A rebuilt engine. You ain't gonna rebuild it yourself though, are you, Free?
Yeah.
You can rebuild one?
You can do everything.
Oh, okay, well.
I do it all.
I guess I have to take you out to the Ponderosa and show you where the damn vehicle at then.
We'll work on it.
All right.
All right, people. Y'all have a good evening.
La, she was right.
Until
she said not rebuild. Y'all something else. Y'all made my night because I had slept all day. I'm telling you, when I woke up, I had a headache from sleeping too long. The dog was bothering me. I'm like, okay. She been watching.
Outside. So your dog was what?
She been watching PBS Kids for 3 days now. I guess she was like, if you don't take me outside.
That's like a
take her out. No, actually, she learned from that shit, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah, shit. She's smart
Julio
dog.
Watch PBS Kids. Watch this shit, bro, while I'm at work.
She watched that shit while I was at work, man. I come home, started talking to her. She started doing shit that I was like, oh fuck.
Just stick them in the crate and then put that shit on.
Right, and then I had to start spelling shit because she knew what I was talking about in English.
Look, on the loop.
Daniel Tiger and all that shit. Yeah, she watch all that shit.
That's
okay, Huggie, do your work. I'm gonna get up and let her in. Find me a good movie on Netflix and chill.
I'm gonna watch
Netflix and chill. I like that.
What'd you say, Huggie?
Y'all have a wonderful night.
What'd you say, Huggie? Anybody in the chat hear what Huggie said?
Pretty girls.
Too much. I'd be like, Bunny Bag,
Yeah, she said Netflix and
actually,
chill.
the engine is cheaper than buying a whole new car.
Way cheap.
Depends on what car it is.
Oh, it's a Jeep Grand Cherokee in excellent condition. The only thing happened was the motor. I fucked them.
Oh, thank you, Lala.
Fucked the motor up.
What year is it?
I didn't do it. 2002.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you said Netflix and chill, and I was like, Netflix and chill.
Oh, so you got jokes. Okay, Huggie. No problem. No
Yeah.
problem.
He
Okay.
cracked it up,
Well,
man. Funny
All right.
dude.
We're pretty good to the dance for
All right, man. Look. Yeah, B, I'm gonna holler at you, man. It was
All right,
nice.
y'all.
I enjoyed it.
all
I'll see
right,
you in a
free.
couple of days. Yes, ma'am. I'm here. You have a good day. You have a good
You
night.
too.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right,
All right.
later. Bye, chat.
Yeah,
Bye.
remember, male and female genders, man and woman's responsibility. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Checking in, checking out. Peace.